Alrighty. The button got done.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, everyone, back to Paths to the Stars. As we rejoin our party, we should do a quick recap of the last time we played. The party, while heading to Cease, found their way, after leaving the town of Princeport, they found their way along the road, leaving the river slightly, came across a portion of dried river that seems to be where originally, before some form of either man-made change or natural change to the river, there was some form of flow. A bridge still spans this gap, however, that's not the important part. As the party came to this place, they found an old man sitting next to a damaged cart on the bridge. Taking pity on the man, the party helped move the cart and helped him across the bridge, where he gave them some non-committal and fishy answers about where he was heading. Being naturally curious, some of the party went back to check on his abandoned camp, which didn't look very much abandoned. Having found a fully armored gnome inside, the party went on the offensive and defensive simultaneously. Being that the gnome was agitated by these actions, he eventually attempted to break free from the grapple that was placed on him, inciting a large fight with the party, where many more armored gnomes left the woods nearby to join the fight. Each gnome, as it reached its defeating point, surrendered, dropping its club and raising their hands. The party, taking this for a sign of surrender as they yelled, "I surrender," stopped beating the crap out of them. Having defeated each and every one of these gnomes, we will now come back to this group. I don't know who we're going to start with, so I'll just let you all decide who we're starting with.
Hey, Gabriel, you start.
Are we done now? Can we stop? Have we passed your test?
We have surrendered to you, who have shown the mightier hand. I would say you have not passed the test. Moreover, you have passed our ability to judge and correct.
That is fair.
I would say that you all have accepted our surrender. Proves that you are more noble than I assumed, even though you are naturally far more curious than what is healthy for you.
Indeed. Noted.
I would also say, perhaps, we were a bit hasty in assuming that you wouldn't explore the tent that I left behind. Anyway, as we have surrendered to you, the codes and honor state that we must listen to what you say. So, what say you, and what requests do you have of us?
As all of the gnomes around you, I would say get closer, but it's not in a threatening manner. More to take a knee and lower their heads to you. Except for the one that is tied up around his feet in the tent.
He's fine. We're just going.
That's true, but there's not a tent anymore.
That's true. The tent is not there anymore.
There's no tent.
Isn't that on Narnet's
I'm wearing the
giant
tent.
head?
The tent is still on Narnet's head for the next couple seconds.
Yes, while I'm still big, I'd take it off and I throw it off so I'm not covered under it once I shoot back down.
Fair enough. Shortly at this point, you do shrink back down. Let me adjust your character token to represent that.
Yes.
So, if you would allow me some time to talk it over with my companions, we will find out what the next steps are from here.
Old man Jerry nods and takes a seat. He gestures to all of the weapons around.
You may feel free to remove these from us. None of us carry daggers on our persons as we find them to be too deadly.
You're not
This
wrong.
is fair. But since you see us no longer as a threat and we see you as no longer one, I don't see why you can have them.
Hi.
He nods to you in thanks. Next to you, your companion snores blissfully. He looks very injured, but also snoring. You would take note that none of you are bleeding more than minor scrapes. You're bruised, anyone who's taken hits. But
I'm
you
real
also would
tired
note,
right now. I'm feeling a little better, but
you would also note anywhere that you were hit was something that would not cause permanent damage. Never were you hit in a knee. Never were you hit in an elbow. Never were you hit in the head. It was always chest, stomach,
I was definitely hitting the
or
head.
thighs. Don't think you were hitting the head.
I was
I'll tell
hitting the
you
head
why.
with his head.
Okay, fair enough. You did get head.
He got headbutted.
That is a
but-
fair action. That's probably the most lethal damage the entire group took that entire fight. That is fair. You did get headbutt with a metal head, so
Very true.
Quickly looking at our party members, do any of them look rough? Have all of them taken some damage?
I haven't.
You know, after that fight, I actually feel even better. I feel even stronger, actually. I feel great.
Where's your hat?
I feel nice and Where's my hat? Oh, I put it up.
And I gesture at the pile of tent on the ground. That hat.
It got a little too big for me. God, it's so loud.
you all take full note of the knight over here as he approaches the downed knight to seat him upright.
Yes.
Oh yeah, speaking of that knight, he might need some medical attention. Just
True.
some minor medical attention.
They've
So-
all given up. That's not our problem.
Everyone here looks good, right? Nothing too
Uh.
critically.
There's no critical damage, that's for sure.
Okay. How about on
No
the other side?
life-threatening. Many of them are bleeding heavily, especially this one, and I believe this one as well.
Before we start negotiations, please gather your forces around me.
You guys hear the two over here start untying the rope. Say, "We are merely attempting to move. Do not take this as hostile action."
Sure.
Can I just threateningly point my finger at them?
The one who's untying raises his hand, so does the other. "May we untie his feet?"
Don't.
Sure.
Yes, you're fine, please.
Okay. They finish
I don't
untying his feet
know if
and
MMD needs this newfound power.
approach.
Well, before anything else happens,
I would take note they specifically do not surround you. They give a little bit of space.
I'll move if that's
Oh, they're in a perfect position for something that I just learned recently.
They absolutely are.
Oh no.
We're not gonna
The
worry
only
about
one-
that though.
I will step into the center of them and beckon the old man forward,
He approaches.
and I will take 10 minutes to cast a prayer of healing for them.
Everyone?
All right, what's the radius
Everyone,
on that?
right?
It is within 6 creatures that I can see within range, which is 30 feet.
All right. Which 6 creatures are you targeting?
I will target from what I see as most injured to least.
Okay.
That is on both sides.
Just
so.
just heal Brunar.
right.
Just heal Brunar.
Brunar's the only one in your group that is going to get healed.
It's fine.
That's fine.
I'm making. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Narnad is looking worse off than the old man.
Yeah. Well, man didn't get hurt at all.
Hardly.
But this
His
isn't.
head hurts.
Well,
Yeah,
I
because he
mean,
was fighting me.
yeah. This
I
isn't
couldn't
about
hit him at all.
This isn't about healing thing. This is like this is something else though. He's not doing this just to
About
heal them.
friendship.
Yeah, this is for other motives. He can heal me later.
Or you could just suck it up, Buttercup. You're a
That's
fighter.
13.
Good. Wow, how
Kill yourself.
says the DM.
No, that
DM's
is
supposed to be not supposed to have
15 health
sides
for
on
you.
that.
You're
and
right. You're right. I'm
opinions.
sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm supposed to be impartial.
You're supposed to be impartial, I do declare.
I retract my negative statements towards you.
When?
What did you say you rolled on that
Narnet,
prayer of
just heal
healing?
yourself.
That is 15 health for
Easy.
everyone.
I already healed myself earlier.
We'll take 15 more.
I can't heal myself again until tomorrow.
That's not
take-
true.
That's why Gabriel just
15
gave
more.
you 15 HP.
Is
Take it.
oh no, action charge is short rest. Yeah.
Everything on fighter is doggone short rest except for your. Actually, I even think your
Second
runes
one.
are
No, wait, no. Action surge is short rest, but
action
Yes.
surge and second wind,
Mm-hmm.
both.
why do I not? Have
That is
second-
why if I allowed you to take 10 short rests, you would never long rest ever again in your entire life.
You could
You
just
would
go
literally, you would specifically only take short rests during a long rest because it's better for you.
Why do I not have? Whatever. I'm sure you're right. I don't have it written down.
forever. Well, now that everyone's looking a bit better,
So dumb.
let's talk
no,
Amlico
I'm not doing that.
Not going to talk?
No, yeah, we can talk. What do we have to talk? What do you have to talk about, Gabriel?
Old man Jerry just
We are settling
is still
terms.
kneeling on the ground.
so far. Their terms of their defeat. What exactly would we want from them? I'm perfectly fine with having them. Well, we've moved the card out of the way. We just can't move it on the map.
We don't need
I'm
their
fine
card.
with letting them go on their way.
Are they going on their way? Are you guys going on your way? Or are you huddling back up for the next group of victims?
Group of victims, one of the knights says. Nay, we are but teachers of the truth and of justice. Old man Jerry pipes up. We would never victimize people.
But you're not telling them the truth.
Turn and look at Narnet. I thought they were bad guys. You
They
said
are
they
bad
were
guys.
bad guys.
They are bad guys.
But they
I
seem
would-
so
You
nice.
see my nose?
I
You
would
hit my
never-
nose.
Hey.
Yeah, your
I
nose
would
is
never
fine.
state that we are the quote-unquote good guys, but I would say we've been given a task by a higher power to teach those that would not help to help.
Okay,
Wow.
Evan
Why
Thee,
did
they're
we
not bad.
help?
They're not bad guys. They're just fools.
That's kind of harsh.
Yeah.
That's kind of mean.
Says the,
Yeah.
fool, the fool of the party does not understand what you mean by fool.
Yes. Let me put it to you this way, guys. You guys are incredibly lucky that you came across us today. Do you know how many bandits we've seen on bridges? You know how many monsters we've seen in this world? How many
That is our
soothsayers?
second goal is to keep this bridge clear of bandits, as we would never allow the death of anyone here.
If it were anyone but us, none of you would be alive still after what you just pulled. None of you
Don't
would be
think you
alive.
understand
You don't understand
how
how merciful
strange this
we
is.
are being right now. We are being incredibly merciful right now. There are not many people in the world who would keep you alive right now after what just transpired. So just keep that in mind.
I don't think you understand how strong you all are.
I'm not strong.
Old man Jerry looks across all of you. We've never been defeated before. I don't know how to tell you this, but we had a perfect track record.
Perfect track. Well, that's what they all
Well,
say.
If that's the case, can I ask that those that do have curiosity that you come across, maybe
No one has ever looked in my tent before. It's rude.
I understand,
That
but
does seem
maybe
pretty
be a
rude.
bit gentler on them. They might need that touch.
I see. So you're
they don't.
saying we should adjust our teachings to allow for some mercy
For
of
stupidity.
the curious, for stupidity.
No, you should just stop doing
see.
this.
A little bit.
This
Though
is
if
our
you do-
calling.
If you do feel threatened, I will not tell you not to defend yourselves.
Well, I would say none of us were threatened until you practically killed one of us
We're
very
not very
shortly.
smart.
You were very threatening yourself.
He's not very smart. I point at Barnett.
I understand. the
Excuse me, I'm the
circumstance.
smartest person here.
You see, I have to dance on eggshells with my companions.
I
Hey!
understand. Not all knight recruits are so wise as to stay quiet.
Well,
Figure out
It's
issues
fine.
here.
Narnad
In
still
our
feels like he did
defense,
nothing wrong. I didn't need to defend
you're
himself.
acting quite suspiciously.
You're acting very suspiciously.
I see.
Maybe-
Could you give me some pointers
Maybe
on how not
if,
to be
if you're
suspicious?
if you're pretending like you need to cross the road, then don't have your tent up. Say, "Oh, I need to take my tent down so I can carry it with me across the
Ah!
road." Why would you
That is
abandon
smart.
your tent?
That is so wise.
Maybe
But
have
obviously-
yours too.
That is so wise. They can help me take down my tent in the future.
There you go.
And now I
Yes.
can sit on a stool.
If you are
You see
trying
him
to
holding
test
his
them,
back.
if you are trying to test them by moving the cart out of the way, it makes sense. A lot of people will help you, but if you have a perfectly well-off camp that you're abandoning, those even after you leave might be curious and check inside.
I see.
Yeah, maybe if
You're
you
a
say
bit
that you have a dead
foolish.
horse, maybe you should have a dead horse in front of you too.
Oh, so you
No.
want us to slaughter an innocent
No.
animal?
No.
Well, it just
Not
doesn't make
that.
sense that you would just like have a
see.
cart with no horse.
So change the story.
Maybe.
Let's
Yes.
see. We
Your
need to
horse ran away.
brainstorm this.
His
One of the
horse could
knights.
have run away.
Maybe get a broken
One of the
horse.
knights get like one of the knights points over at Evanthy.
That's genius.
Maybe get a
The
horse, but then
ran
break the
away.
cart. Yeah, there you go. That's better. It's a little better.
You think that the cart needs more damage?
No, it's fine.
No.
Are you actually using the cart?
Yes, actually, it's our one of 42 carts for our compound. So
Oh, whoa!
Horse
There's
eat
more of you
too?
guys.
Good calm.
yes, we are an order of knights.
Mm-hmm.
You see him lift his hands around.
Are you just the?
Does anyone have?
Are you just the gnomish branch? Or are they all?
We all. Most of us are of the gnome heritage. We have few converts, though.
Is Tyr a gnome?
You see him.
a gnomish guy?
Tyr's not a gnome. Anyone who knows anything about any of the deities knows that Tyr is
Well,
not
I
a gnome.
don't. Arnad might, but I don't know.
See, so we need to work on this. Could we ask a favor from you all?
Well,
Yes, I think I've got an idea, and we should run it by you, as we can be, I would not say close-minded, but of one opinion.
Sure.
Right. So, if we were to tear down the tent, and maybe
Gabriel.
leave it in
Why
ruins,
not already tear it down
Gabriel
for
looks
you?
at the pile of tent and goes, "Yeah, I'm following."
then perhaps they could help properly store it before helping him across the bridge.
Yeah, there
Yes.
you go. And then
Oh,
you could
that's
have
smart.
then you could have your actual real tent that you use. Like you could have like a secret tent in the woods.
That sounds deceptive.
Are you not? You that's your whole MO though, being deceptive.
Jerry's nodding.
We are, but
If you-
only so that we can show others the correct path.
then
Indeed.
have a secret tent.
A secret tent.
Where you guys can
One
camp
that
and
people will
everything.
find and get curious about. Put it in hiding.
Yeah, put in yeah.
Then nobody will get nosy.
Well,
I just
we'll
know
have
I'd
to
like
get
this is the
crafters
best
to
advice.
make this for us.
Well, you have a big compound, so you got a big crew.
None of them craft.
Mm.
But that's not true. But
Sure you
it's
can
not
figure it out.
exactly false.
Well-
either.
This guy crafts right here on the ground, but he's asleep, so
Yeah, he is just snoring.
yeah.
He's moved on from troubled sleep to deep, happy sleep.
He's just, yeah, we're just going to let him.
Well, if we're negotiating terms of your surrender, I think everyone would agree. If you help us get our friend to our cart, we can call it even.
I would not feel fair, just, or of an even decision with this. Perhaps we could help more. And you could help others, seeing as you are the helpful and powerful sort. We have heard rumors of late. Perhaps it would interest you. We need not for money or arms or really anything. But perhaps you could. You seem of the adventurous type.
Go on.
We have heard from a recent convert that there is a nearby cave which seems to go deeper and seems to have some form of structure within it. He heard horrible moaning from inside and ran away like the scared coward that he is.
What if it's just a goblin with a toothache? They
It
make
could
pretty
be.
bad
It could
sounds.
be.
Speaking of coward, you have a lot of cowards on your team.
Cowards?
A lot of them ran away.
Looks around at all of the people that are still there.
They're still there. They came back.
That is a normal way to surrender, to back off to show you mean no harm.
Ragnar doesn't know the meaning of surrender. I'm sorry.
Yeah, to be fair, we haven't surrendered all that. We should have, but we don't.
I mean,
What's the rendering?
I know. I mean, I surrendered to the guy a while back, but I don't like talking about that. The bard. The
Point
elf.
being, we don't really surrender. It's not something we're familiar with, so a few of us don't know what it looks like.
I see. Well, that is a normal thing. If you are outmatched, there is no shame in laying down your arms. It's more of a foolish thing to continue fighting and risk your life when there is a chance they would let you live.
Right.
I agree.
Back to the cave.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. I have very little more information for you. The only thing
Oh.
is that there were definitely some form of man-made stairs that our convert did not go down, because, once again, to the coward part.
Okay. And that was just like an interesting thing.
Well,
Do you
I've
need
heard
this to?
many... You don't have to do anything. I figured if you're the adventurer sort, perhaps it'd be interesting to you.
Perhaps.
If it is man-made, I doubt anyone's been in it for hundreds of years.
It definitely seems like something we can check up on.
Or at least
Uh,
12 years, because
Is that
we
on the
haven't
way
heard of
into
anything of it.
Seas? We don't want to go out of our way too much. We're still really trying to get to the city.
Do you have a map?
Do I have a map?
Or next, you
But-
do. You have a bunch of maps.
I have a bunch of maps. I don't know. I don't know if I have a map from.
What
I don't know if we've gone
is
off the
your
map.
most? What is your farthest south and eastern map? Sorry, western map.
Western map. Let's see. We're past the Raylar region at this point.
You're technically on the edge of the Raylar region. This is still part of the river.
I have a
Raylar-
map.
Well, was part of
I
the
have a
river.
map south of the Raylar River. I don't know how far south, but I
All right,
think
what is it marked as?
map south of Raylar River.
Okay.
I think I got it at Gearson,
If-
so it's from that far away.
Okay. You got it in Gearson.
Yeah.
All right. He would note that this doesn't cover to Cease. This map would
Yeah,
not cover
I knew
all the way to
that.
Cease. However, if you pull that up for him, he marks what you would guess to be a 15-mile circle with his finger,
It's somewhere over here.
and it's on the western corner of your map.
Right. Okay.
It doesn't look, it's not on the road, so it would technically be a detour, but it's not backwards by any means.
Okay.
We'd just be taking the scenic route.
It's free loot.
Free loot? Is that
What's
what
a
we're?
scenic
Potential.
I
route?
mean, we have a lot of free loot right here if we wanted to as well.
No.
I'll
No,
get back to you.
Bad.
you get back to me on that. I have not.
You can try-
I have not undressed any of these gnomes as of yet, but it's been in the back of my mind.
No.
We can't take
That
their
plate
stuff,
is a
though.
lot of. It would be worth a lot. But
No.
I can't wear it. They're a little too small for me. So
I'm too big.
So
maybe maybe Evanthy could fit in one of those though.
I just look at how small they are, 3 feet to my
You're-
5 feet, and I just
Yeah, you stand
shake
quite a
my
bit taller
head.
than them. Also, as you look at it in distaste, as it is fully metal armor,
Yeah.
something you cannot
can't
wear. You
Just
find
like
yourself
you guys
compelled
feel like being
to.
so tall all
dislike
the
it.
time. Is there just like down here?
Yeah, sure.
They're like children. I can just pat them on the head, and I reach out and pat. one
Yeah.
As there's this tink, tink, tink as you hit a metal helmet. The figure
Yeah.
looks up at you and is insulted, but you can hardly see his eyes through the slit in his helmet.
yeah, Evanthy, it really is like they're a kid who walks up and pats her on the head.
Oh no.
Gabriel, why?
I'm just showing her exactly what it feels like. Anyways,
I don't
So,
care
if
though.
you-
That's the thing. It's like
All right. If you have any more business with them, Gabriel, just let me know. But I can start walking back to Sidorn to start. Is it past this bridge?
Yeah.
You're going to have to bring the cart over this bridge.
All right. Well, then I'm going to start walking back to the cart.
if we're in agreement, then
Hmm.
you can help us move our friend, and I, for
Oh,
one,
yeah,
am
right.
very interested in this cave. Oh, I wasn't moving at all until he was moved. Yeah.
3 of the gnomes come over and try to lift him. He's very heavy. He's a fighter.
All
with
right.
all of
Full
them.
gear.
how-
Gabriel,
He attempts to
Gabriel,
lift. They start getting him up a little bit. Another one comes over to help. These are strong gnomes.
Can I
Well,
kind of
Gabriel
lift
just-
like
Gunar's huge.
a hand, like pick up a hand and
Gabriel
help?
You can
grabs the
pick up a
legs.
hand.
Gabriel's
All right.
Gabriel's pretty strong. It's
Gabriel's
ridiculous.
strong.
He's pretty ridiculous.
All right. Between 5 people.
I'll
Sorry,
help.
6 people. Oh, well, if Ragnar helps, you only need 2 gnomes and Ragnar to get Brunar
I
going
just
quickly.
Drop the hand. I just throw it down.
Ragnar is pretty doggone strong. Also, he's a very big dude.
I could
Probably
just kick him to
between-
wake him up, too.
You could.
It'd be
Yeah,
rude.
it's rude.
It'd probably be this is probably the best sleep he's had in a while.
Yeah, Ragnar's a lot of things, but Ragnar isn't rude.
Joe,
Never. Ragnar would
Okay,
never
big
be
lizard.
rude.
we make our way back to the cart, I assume.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Let me scoot you all back to the Castra map.
What do you mean that I'm not rude?
I didn't say that. I said he's a lot of things, but he's not rude.
Where you were marked was roughly there, which that was.
I don't
not
know.
helpful.
Force feeding someone drugs could be considered.
Well, that was Brunar. I was talking about Ragnar. Ragnar's
Oh.
rude. Brunar has been very rude, but he's
I
asleep.
thought-
So
Ragnar threw an axe at somebody's head.
yeah,
I've turned off doors.
Did I turn off
It's
drawing?
broken.
drawing.
Did you?
Maybe.
Did
Yes.
I turn it off?
Yes. No. No. You're... Ah!
I can't
Ah!
draw. It won't let me draw. Oh.
Yeah, it's not letting me draw.
There you go.
Yeah!
Stop drawing! Why is it letting you all draw but not me? What the frick? Stop drawing!
Oh,
I will
Oh.
turn it off.
that's rude.
Y'all erase your drawings, please.
Control Z.
Go. What is it?
Control Z.
I can't draw, and that is a serious problem. I might have to reload real quick. All right, hang on. I've got to reload.
Reload it then.
Uh-oh.
'Cause whatever is not allowing me to draw. And I
Yeah,
was
where are we
trying to
now?
mark-
We're not still right there. Oop, nope.
Yeah.
Right there? No, that's
oh,
where.
Sorry. No, you're a little farther.
Or wait,
south.
was Port? I don't know. I'll let
Princeport was up here.
you- Okay. We're making our way.
We're gonna make a new group. Because I will just lose Sidorn if he's not in his own group.
In what? In player characters?
No, in my in my notes.
Oh, I
in
probably
Obsidian.
I need that too. I have to like flip like 2 pages back every single time I do that.
Yes.
To remember
I
Sidorn's
actually-
name.
For some reason, I actually can't draw.
What do you need?
You don't click on the draw button and you click on draw free.
I'm aware.
hand.
I'm aware. Okay, that allowed me to draw.
There you go.
Well, apparently you weren't aware. Sorry.
Apparently, I'm not. I
Maybe-
just can't draw in.
Maybe your line width was too small.
Can you change line width? How'd you do that?
In the thing, you can't draw small on this though. No,
How did you draw that one above?
you have to be that far. Like you can't do this much. You can do that much. That's the furthest you can draw. That's how much you have to draw for it to start showing up. So you can't draw anything shorter than this.
Well, F my life.
It's a little finicky in Foundry.
Could
What?
you?
That's not. Okay,
fine.
well, it's somewhere over there.
This is how we're drawing out these 4 hours. We're doing this.
Doing it live.
Good old scotch.
That was a nice little circle you had on there, Ralph.
Sidorn, no, Sidorn's not in the player. Oh, that makes sense, but
It's about right where that cross is.
that's where
That X.
that's where it is.
Smart
You mean
spot.
that's where the cave could be?
That's where he circled with his finger.
Okay,
Hey,
well
that's
that's
on the
still
way.
that's,
That's
still
almost
kind of,
about what I said. I said 15 miles. It's 20 miles on the X, but
That's fine.
We'll just be a little off.
Here we
By
go.
5 miles.
We can get
Okay.
lost because they're following me. Cause I
Did they
said
say?
another
Could I
way.
ask them where their compound is? Where do they hole up? Their 40
Oh.
people.
I must say, we are sworn to secrecy of the location of our compound.
Is it in Seas?
No,
Is it in Jackstown?
Inside check.
no. Where's Jackstown?
Oh, you should go to Jackstown. It's pretty epic.
Where is this place?
Oh,
We
it's
may
north.
visit.
It's
and
north.
Bring our truth.
Bring your truth.
Uh,
Tell them the chief sent you. If you tell them the chief sent you, you'll get a free shot glass.
I pull out an example one of one of the mugs.
That seems
that I
small
was
for
getting
water.
It's maybe not the best time of year to visit Jackstown. You may want to wait like a couple of years. Like I hear they have a huge gathering for some huge
Years?
event, and then yeah, years.
It's fine.
18
The
days.
kobolds there are all really nice.
Do we just need to wait 18 days?
Yeah, she said the cold weather feels really nice, so you should maybe wait till like winter
11 days.
of like
You little
3 years
shit.
from now.
I heard Sundays are good there.
Really trying here.
they
I
look at
digress.
you all. I'm not making rolls happen. It's just funny.
Gabriel
Roll
is
play.
sweating bullets.
I said kobolds, not cold weather.
This
Yes,
said
we will get
human.
some carrots for the horses, and he just kind of like he's pushing Embassy towards the horses.
Okay. Y'all eventually make it back to the cart. The 2 gnomes that were helping carrying Brunar, because Ragnar is bulky and surprisingly swole monk or swole cleric is surprisingly swole.
Oh, there it is.
After making it back, Sidor looks across all of you.
That's very odd. I was not expecting that.
Neither
What
were
is
we.
he alive?
Yes.
He's resting.
He's resting. We're gonna let him rest.
He seems kind of tired. He might never wake up though.
It's up to him. He's done this in the
Looks-
past. One time he was drunk for like 2 weeks and
Oh,
just
I do
didn't say
remember
anything. So
That
he's
was a long time ago.
he's known to just zone out sometimes for a long time.
It's
So
fine.
it's fine. We're getting used to
Sidor
it.
nods. looks at the gnomes as they bow to you all and begin trundling back towards the bridge.
Have a good time. Be safe.
Remember,
You all end
remember our tips. Remember the pointers.
One of them holds a thumb up. The other one,
I will endeavor to practice your safety advice. Thank you.
Those guys are
All right.
dead.
May Tyr be with you.
And you as
They're
well.
definitely dead.
We'll see.
All right. So, Doran, I think we have a new heading. Do you think
looks-
you can get us to? I point on the map. This area of the forest.
And maybe a little off-road. Off the path.
If I was to guess what was going on there, I don't think there's much of a path through there. Maybe though, we can always strike out and try.
I figure we can get
If
as
I
close
would
as we
say
can.
Yeah, as close as
using
we
roads.
All
I
right,
like
let's
his
go.
attitude.
can. Well, we're paying them.
That
Yeah.
is a true. You are paying me.
and then he
Well,
gets
good
up,
attitude's free.
flicks the reins on the horses.
All right. Well,
No, I would assume all of you that are riding the cart are
we're
on the
I'm riding
cart.
the cart. I'm on the
Yeah.
cart.
I'm riding the cart.
We're
I'm
going.
I'm lazy.
Sorry, just for 1 second. Is everyone else having 2 music tracks playing?
Yes, I had to turn
That's
the other one
horrible.
down.
I muted.
Yeah, it's
Ralphie gave us both.
it's
I
something.
apologize.
Sorry, I heard it for a second. I
I
was
was wondering
like,
you were gonna
At
notice
any
that.
point, if you hear two audio, I don't have the audio on a separate screen like I would in Roll20. I always have like a separate thing for that.
I assume you would just have noticed.
No, I probably wouldn't have noticed, but I would pretend like I would.
Great.
I couldn't hear it. I have it turned down so low for myself, and I'm really sad that I do, but I can't hear you guys and the audio at the same time. That's 15 things at once, and I can't do that. And sometimes I have to listen to other audio to make sure I've got the right stuff going on.
so
So I'm sorry.
you're fine.
Moral of the story, we're going to have fun, and I'm
yeah.
going to pretend like I didn't mess up.
Yeah, we're 40 minutes in and we haven't done anything yet, so we've been stretching
Yes,
it
you
pretty
did.
good.
You did do something. You de-escalated what I
The
thought was going to
situation.
be a murder and rob situation.
Didn't murder
I-
or
well-
rob,
You didn't
just
mure or rob.
Well,
harm.
I
thought
actually
about
I
it.
actually said I want to investigate this guy and take all of his clothes off, but I was muted at the time, and you just kind of went with it, and I was just like, you know what, we're just gonna
You're
just
gonna
gonna
ruin
go-
our
we're just
good
gonna go
record
with the
if we
flow
didn't
here.
Murder everybody and try to rob them.
so
You could have. They were at your mercy.
they were
So
Yeah.
onwards.
Sidorn as close as possible, and that's our heading.
He nods and
I would like
continues
to I would
driving
like
the
to take a short rest on the travel.
absolutely. Any of you can do so if you'd like.
If it's gonna take more
Hey.
than how long
That doesn't
do you think?
anything for
whatever.
me.
This is
DM
going to be a
and
day's travel.
what DM? What do you count as a crystal bead?
Yeah, I'll do it. What's this?
I
Did that
need it.
Go. I-
It's a toughie,
bead.
isn't it?
A
So
bead
the
made
crowd-
of crystal? Why? What do we do?
I
I realize it's a spell.
Oh shoot! Did I click on that?
Does it have a value attached to it?
No, I clicked
No, it
on.
just-
Oh,
it's
I need to
just a
roll.
crystal bead.
That's why.
Then you don't. Unless if you want it for
Here we
roleplay
go.
purposes, you don't actually
don't.
need it.
Okay, that's all. That's all I needed.
As a note, any spellcasting component that doesn't have a gold attachment to it can be substituted
up.
out for your focus.
Oh, yeah,
Mm.
I figured that. I just wanted to know genuinely because crystal bead is very vague.
It is. So technically, a quartz bead would be a crystal bead. Any form of crystal that has been made into a bead.
Okay.
Dang, Ragnar gets a
Would count.
D12 on his hit.
Yes,
Is
Yeah.
that is that a
Yes,
Nork thing?
barbarians.
Oh, this is barbarian.
it's a barbarian thing.
Alrighty.
Barbarians are supposed to be the king of hit points. Hence why he has more hit points than your entire party.
I have 64 hit points.
Oh shit!
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
What the frick?
Good to know.
What?
Barbarians also get an AC bonus that is directly
Oh, yeah.
proportionate to their con modifier.
Well, he doesn't have armor
So-
on, so.
Oh,
Barbarians are stupid in 5e. They're so powerful and I love them, but they're
They don't get to cast magic though, so that makes it.
They can actually. They just can't do
Yeah.
it while they're raging.
Exactly. They can't do the thing that you want to do when you're a barbarian and do other things.
Sure, you
I-
can. You just what you do is you take prestidigitation as a barbarian, so that you do fancy things, and then you rage to go into combat.
All right,
I
let's
think
go.
there is a subclass for barbarian.
That does get magic, yes.
Yes, wild magic.
Just
And
don't
magic
remember which
sense.
one.
Wild magic.
The wild magic surge does happen. It's not real magic though. Well, it is real magic. It's just not really spells.
No, it's real.
I got Karlak doing that right now.
That's incredible. It's not as awesome as Gerda. Yeah, Gerda. That's the name of my wild magic barbarian.
Stop.
Yeah,
All right, let's go.
barbarian is.
Let's go to this
funny.
cave.
Your party
We're just-
party travels.
We're just going to a
through the
cave right
forest.
now, I guess.
As you're continuing, you notice
It's
more
fine.
and more the trees are getting thinner and thinner. They're still reasonably. I would argue that this would be woods as you all reach just about.
I'm
here,
looking
and
on
the
my
sun
map as
starts
we're
setting.
traveling, and I'm looking up to where I think, to where the direction to where I think Cease is going to be. Just looking up
Oh,
into the.
With your far traveler perk, and knowing the general direction of Cease, between that and talking to the civilized people amongst you, two of your party members, you can get. I say civilized very loosely here. I literally mean
not.
people from the cities.
You mean just not Evanty is what it is.
I know what a
Well,
pylon
or
looks like.
Narnad.
I know what a pylon looks like, so I'm looking to see if I see any.
I see.
If I can
see what
see
you
it
mean. You're
from the
still,
distance.
You're still not within.
If I can
range
just
of
see like a
technically
faint
seeing.
silhouette or anything like that, you know, if it's starting
We'll get back to you on that.
All right.
to.
But I'm just letting you know that Narnad is
That's
specifically
what you're looking for. Okay.
eyeballing that direction.
Hang on. I gotta look something up.
That okay.
Oh,
You've got him thinking now.
Yeah, Mr. Brother took a picture in front of Mount Fuji, you know, far away. You know, is it as far away as that picture from whatever?
Is that
you know?
island as big as a mountain?
The pylon is bigger than
the
a mountain.
pylon
Is
is
the
a
pylon?
lot thinner than Mount Fuji.
But it's very tall.
Fuji's a very thick, tall thing.
Yeah, but it's tall. Is what I meant. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I will have you actually roll me a perception check.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
You just gotta roll really high, I think. Come on,
14.
Garnet.
Specifically, no.
Nah,
You can't see it.
can't see it yet. All
not.
right.
Can
that's
I
fine.
roll a perception check to see if I
Were
can
you
see?
looking for the pylon?
No.
Okay, then no. You could roll a perception check for something else if you're looking for something else.
I'm looking for a cave.
We'll get to that. You can roll a
Okay.
perception check now, but I'm going to just tell you as you roll, you fail. It's an auto fail.
What if we find a different cave?
That's why I'm telling you there's no prompt to roll, and you fail. You look for one, you spend the time looking for one,
Oh,
but there is not one to see.
Bummer.
Holy moly. Here, hold on.
I'm going to stop I'm going to stop making you guys roll for extra things that you can't succeed.
That's
I
fine.
think that's fair.
I like rolling.
What if I
I
rolled
like
a
you
nat
rolling too.
20?
You wouldn't have found anything. Hence why would you want to roll that?
We're being
That's fair.
pedantic today.
I'm being very specific on everything.
It's good.
I'm ruining the fun of D&D
good, no.
today.
We're padding the time
No,
out.
you're keeping it
No
fun.
fun.
I'm just arguing with you all so I don't have to get into my prepped work. All right. So, as you all are reaching towards sundown, you are reaching the edge of the circle marked. Your options are to sleep here or attempt to search for it in the dark.
Well, seeing as I think I'm the only one who can really search for it in the dark. Well, me
I
and
can-
Evanty.
I can
I
still
can-
I
search
have
for
dark
it.
vision.
Effectively.
You literally have everyone but one person. 3 of your party members have dark vision.
But am I good at tracking anyways in the woods with Outlander? Even if it's in the dark?
Don't
Or are you
think
just
it
saying that
gives you-
Narnad doesn't hunt in the dark?
Most hunters don't
I don't-
hunt in the dark.
Can I just grab
They
the
hunt
map?
at the early morning and the late evening.
Yes.
Most hunters do not hunt in the dark, and you should know
Yes.
that. I don't want to hear that.
I know. Narnad is a walking, just like he doesn't. Narnad doesn't make sense. The character, my stats,
fine.
and my
You don't have
background.
to.
None of it meshes.
Look, I'm going to point out something.
I'm
You're a
walking around. I'm
proficient
walking.
hunter
Yeah, and I'm walking around in
with
heavy
a
armor.
crossbow.
I don't have a crossbow. I have heavy armor and a halberd.
In real life, you are a proficient hunter with a crossbow. I would argue that your dexterity is probably not as high as an elven archer. Okay,
It's fine.
you don't have to have ridiculously high dexterity to use a crossbow to hunt, or a javelin.
I
You
guess
just have to
so.
know how to do it. When you
I
go
do
out
have a
hunting, I
bow
don't
technically
assume
now.
you're wearing all of your armor.
All right. just
I
making
assume
sure.
you take that out to go out hunting.
Sure. I just don't want you to
Unless you're
catch me in
hunting
the.
dangerous
I don't
game.
want you to catch me in the middle of that. Be like, oh, Nate was hunting, and then something. He got ambushed, and he didn't have his armor. So his AC is
that
12.
might happen. That might happen. I'm not caring. It'd be
So now
11,
he
by
has
the
his
way.
nasty short bow and no armor. So don't you do that to me. Now he's
might.
gonna do that to me.
I might.
You gave him the idea.
Do we
Nate.
wanna
You shouldn't
sleep
have
or
said
not?
anything.
That is the question.
I'm technically fine. Like, am I gonna get exhausted if we start hiking out? You think? Are we on that
Generally,
point?
I'll have you roll that on the second night, unless if you've been fighting all day the day before.
Okay. Well, we're not. It's not gonna take 2 nights to get. We're not. We're.
It's just going to be hard to find at night.
How
That's still an option, though.
how many miles out
figure-
from the area are we?
You are at the edge, so you're about 20 miles.
That's
You
not
are
bad.
1
Alright,
mile from the 15-mile radius.
Okay.
Not
Well,
radius, sorry.
It's fine. We're not hunting right now. I can light a torch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna light it-
absolutely.
I will be lighting a torch when we walk around.
It's literally like camping with you again. You just didn't let your eyes get used to the dark.
Yeah, you were
it's
like,
gonna be
Nate, you're
for
turning your light
everyone-
off. Nate, turn your
Everyone
light
else
off.
is like, I'm perfectly fine with just the moonlight. You're like, light! And everyone else is like, my
Well,
night
that's why we were
vision.
scaring the raccoons.
Ow.
It was for scaring
Nate, don't
the
worry.
raccoons.
Ralphie has now been dubbed as.
Well, that's 'cause you didn't
Lord of
do
Jesus
anything.
by the extended family.
You didn't
They
need
saw
light because
photos,
you just laid down all the whole time. I had
and
to do
he's now
stuff.
Lord of Jesus.
Yeah.
But I
They
digress.
call it
I light a
Jesus now.
You
torch.
digress. You light a torch,
I
so
still
you
have
all
the
are
map,
one thing
so
to search.
we can kind of like do like a fire line a little bit, you know. Get like, you know.
Well, let's check the other
60.
players. Does anyone else object to searching at night before he lights his torch and wastes it?
I don't
No.
care.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll light the
Then you all
torch. We can
begin
do
your search.
we can do like a fire line of like
I
60
don't
feet
need a
out or
fire
so.
line. I have dark vision.
I'm
That's
saying
not
to
what a fire
cover
line
more
is.
ground. I mean, like, we're 60 feet apart from each other in a line walking around. So we're like,
All right.
so we can
So
cover
this
more
is
ground.
going to be an investigation-based encounter. What I'm going to have you each do is suggest something to me that you're doing to help with this investigation. Okay? Other than just roll investigation. That's boring as frick, and I'm not going to be using that. There will be times when you could, like, say, hey, I would like to investigate the surrounding this or that to find something, and you could roll investigation for that. But in this case, I want to know what you all are doing to help
Does it
find.
have to be investigation?
No. Tell me what skill you think's going to help. What are you
I
doing?
want to see if I can hear water dripping in a cave.
I want to use my hunting skills to see if I can hear moaning.
I just said that.
I said I was looking for moaning.
You're
No, I was about to say it. You said water. I'm looking for moaning because we're listening.
Then why
for
don't
moaning.
I start at the top since we'll get to both of you here. Start with Gabriel. Are you doing anything to aid with the investigation, Gabriel, other than just walking?
I'm so glad that you started with me because mine makes the most sense. I'm gonna cast Bless on everyone to make this easier.
Yay! Good
I
job.
like
All
being
right.
blessed.
Is that no? That's not what it. No, you need guidance, not
That's
bless.
No, bless does 1d4 for all
Atta-
ability checks. Attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Then what's the point of guidance then?
It's a cantrip and doesn't cost any levels of spell.
Okay, so but bless. Okay, whatever.
Bless
Alright.
helps everyone.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Evan D, you're listening out for water drips and or cave ambiance.
Yes.
All right, roll me a perception check.
I gotta pick a good one. Also rolling into my dice tray on the floor. You said perception?
Yep,
Dirty 20.
that is one success. You get the faint audio as you're getting closer.
To
We'll say
water?
That is one success.
Did he mention water?
He
It's a
didn't, but
cave.
it's a cave. She was listening for cave ambiance.
Okay.
She was listening for that noise that Minecraft plays when you're close to a cave.
Yes.
I had that on my soundboard.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, can I listen for the moaning?
Sure, roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
Add a d4.
Now, you can add a d4 to this.
21.
That is a success as well. We shall move all the way down to Ragnar. How are you assisting this investigation, Ragnar?
Clearing out any thick foliage. Or anything that
Absolutely.
can obstruct fishing.
How are
Yes.
you wanting to do that? With survival or with athletics?
Um,
Oh, yeah, survival.
One is easier than the
Athletics.
other. Athletics? Okay. Roll me an
hmm.
athletics check. You can add a d4 to
Hmm.
this.
Guys, are we going to bring Brunar, or are we just going to let him sleep through the night?
I thought
I am going
Bru-
to have him
What?
stay in the cart.
I was gonna say I thought Ragnar was clearing brush so the cart could get through.
I said Brunar.
No.
Ragnar's moving. Brunar is sleeping, even though technically the duration of sleep is worn off. I'm
Okay.
just having him sleep.
I just wanted to RP with my friends, being like, I just want to get Gabriel's
That
opinion.
is...
We can just let me.
GM's
We can figure it
GM
out.
steps in.
You didn't have
I
to.
mean, I think we should let Brunar protect the cart and Sidorn while we figure this out.
Good idea. See, now there are
Sure
reasons
thing.
in game. It's not
I
just-
could give reasons as a GM that says no.
That's not as fun.
All right, Ragnar, what's your roll?
10 total.
10 total. That's with the D4 added to it.
I rolled a 2 and a 1, and the athletics is a +7. If I remember.
So you rolled a 2 on the D20. That'd
Yes.
be 9. So 10. Unfortunately, it does count as a failure. That doesn't mean the cart can't make it through, but you don't add to the success of the mission.
Oh, we're bringing the cart? I guess we're not anymore.
As closer you're bringing it, it's just it slows you down. It does technically make it through, but Ragnar's contribution doesn't technically help with this. We'll go back to the top of the order. You'll still haven't quite cleared the challenge.
I would like to look for smaller creatures that are known to stay in caves.
Okay. Do you want to roll a nature check for knowledge, a survival check for looking out, or a perception check? Each one has a different DC as a note.
I will let you know. Not that one. And then, what was it? Perception, nature, and survival. That's the last one. I'll do survival. Why not?
Sounds good.
12.
Roll your D4. I think does bless target up to 5 creatures?
The one that I cast does 4.
That is enough.
14.
You're close. Unfortunately, it does not quite make the DC.
Oh.
I tried.
You did try. Evanthi,
Can
how
I
would you
say
like to contribute?
trees have started to thin out at all? Like we're approaching a cave? Would trees
Sure,
be
what
thinning
skill-
out closer to the mouth of the cave?
Generally, no, but they would get... Most of the time, they will get greener closer to where pooling water happens.
Okay.
So
what
what
am I-
roll would you like to make for that? What skill do you think affects that? I can give you some options, or you
Give
can
me
just
some
decide.
options.
Nature would be the most obvious choice for that. Survival is another choice for that. Otherwise,
Probably survival.
you could make an argument for investigation, but I don't believe it'd be investigation.
No, it'll be a survival check.
You're going to look at
All
every
right.
leaf.
3.
Jeez. Yes, that is a success. And with that, you all have cleared the challenge.
Oh, dang! I didn't have to do anything twice.
Didn't have to. You would have had to had empathy failed. All right. As we continue on, your cart makes its way through the underbrush, Sidorn having to get out at certain times and check on the horses to make sure they don't fall through some roots or not twist their ankles, but break their ankles. There's a couple rough points. Ragnar
Their legs,
attempting...
Horses don't have ankles.
Technically they do.
Do they?
That first little thing, that is an
Okay.
ankle.
Is that what gets broken?
Not
or
normally. It's
twisted?
normally
But
like...
it's usually their legs.
Normally
I
it's like
thought.
whatever. I can't remember what
up
that's called,
here.
the long bone. But I'm gonna say their ankles because it just makes
Okay.
me feel better. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, Florida Jesus.
Hey. As you all continue, Sidorn, like I said, does help Ragnar. Eventually, with the guidance, mostly of Eventhy, but Narnad stepping in quite a bit as well, with the magical guidance of one cleric of your party, Gabriel.
Helped a little bit.
I was there.
Yep.
I never used his help.
You should have.
I could have.
You all approach a pretty nondescript cave mouth. The top actually has a dirt mound going over it. You would argue it would have been a hill if you saw it from the other side. The front of it, though, however, reaches back, and you see stalactites of limestone from constant dripping of, well, water with
Ooh.
lime in it.
Do I have a pickaxe? Don't
You
worry.
have a pick.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You probably have a hammer.
I have a crowbar.
I wouldn't recommend using a crowbar on limestone, but
yeah,
you know,
but the crowbar has a picture. In the picture, it looks like a pickaxe.
that's because a lot of the tools look like pickaxes in the picture.
Don't worry about it. Forget I said anything.
All right.
I'm not gonna pick limestone. I'm not worrying about that.
As you all approach the cave, Sidorn starts basically setting the cart, unhitching the horses, setting up a camp.
How far are we from the entrance?
I'll say you're about 20 yards, so good 60 feet
Okay.
away from the entrance. He's not right on top of it because
Okay. He's smart enough to
whatever
not,
comes
yeah.
out of that, he doesn't want to be there. But you do see him basically starting to take care of. He does end up waking up Brunar. Brunar begrudgingly agrees that someone needs to stay back with him in case something gets past you all. And begins helping set up a defensive perimeter and guarding the cart.
This
Nice.
is the most agreeable Brunar's ever been.
It's not true. Brunar's generally pretty agreeable.
Mm,
That's not true, but I'm going to say it is.
You can lie.
It's fine. You can stay in there, you know. I know you had a bad day yesterday, so we can do this cave thing for you. We'll look into here.
Do we want to set out tonight, or is it fine if we take a rest?
A full rest? I'm just getting sleepy. I can. You know what? No, I could use a little bit of a rest. I'm still a little low,
All right.
but
Well, in that case, Gabriel's going to seat himself on the least wet area and take
Okay.
10 minutes
Oh,
to
only-
cast Leomund's tiny hut.
I believe
hey,
that takes a little longer than that technically, but
11
we
minutes.
have plenty of
11
time.
minutes.
Is that the one that doesn't allow us to be attacked in our sleep?
Tiamat's tiny hut. Why don't you describe what it looks like as the spell sets off after your ritual?
Can you flavor it, or is it always the same thing?
It
I
actually
can
does
do
have
a
some
thing.
possible flavor.
So, Gabriel sits down with ingredients and he puts his amulet down.
Hmm.
And for a few minutes, he's just concentrating, saying mutterings under his breath. And 11 minutes later, a sort of shimmering sphere appears. And as it fully forms, it's a dark... What would you describe the terrain right now? Because that's going to help.
You're in a wet wood, so think dark, basically oak trees. Think dark oak trees.
Okay.
That should give you the feel of it. The ground underneath you, there's a lot of loam, dirt. It's thin enough for grass to be there. It's just there's stuff rooting around in this stuff, but it's not a manicured lawn. So the grasses are tall, natural grasses.
So you see almost another hill of dirt or a mound of dirt form as this matte sort of
Oh.
moss covered colored dome
Ooh.
takes shape. And
I
you
wanna go up
see
and touch it.
a singular hand kind of force its way through and beckon you closer.
I
As
go
a note,
up
it will
and-
not allow any of the horses inside. You have
aware.
to. It has to have medium. That doesn't mean it's dangerous for the horses necessarily.
Yes.
It's just they are not guarded by the dome.
Yes.
Well, that's fine.
And as you enter, it feels warm.
Ooh.
It's climate
Very
controlled.
cool.
Yes.
Walking around. You know, giving
You're
it
not
a
able to breathe.
passing in and out, trying it out.
yeah,
This is like a
poke my
spell?
finger in
When'd you
there.
learn this?
I've been studying.
Oh, is that what clerics do? Or do they just like get stuff from saloon?
A bit of both.
Bit of both?
You know,
Gotcha.
I've been told about certain things that I could
Yeah.
do, and
I mean, huts are usually
That's incredible.
square, I feel like, but this is a good enough job, you know?
I mean, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
From what I've been told, it protects us from most things.
Most things?
Yes.
Hopefully. Spells too?
From what I've been told,
Okay,
yes.
well that's good. That's good at least.
Orbs.
All right. This is all coming
As a
in
note-
is
From
Is it
the
safe, or is
inside,
it gonna fall down on my head?
Sorry? There is two things happening.
Yeah, sorry, I'll go ahead and explain. From the inside, all of you can see out like you're looking straight through nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing
It's
there.
completely clear from the inside. As you exit, which anyone can do except for one of you now, it looks like it doesn't really have much variation as a note because it's what you get to choose one color. So it's not a perfectly camouflaged, but the color match does make it kind of hard to see.
cool. All right. Well, cool. Are we all going to be in here? Or Sador and Brunar, do you want to come in here too? Or is it just us for this time? Or are they keeping lookout?
I can
It
house a
holds
number
up to
of people.
9 creatures.
Okay. Do I have
Or
enough
if
room
they-
to put like my two-person tent in it?
That might be pushing it.
The dome is a 10-foot radius, so it's 20 feet from one end to the other. Our campsite was 40 feet.
I'm using me. Oh. Well, I mean, but my tent was pretty small.
Your current
You
tent
can go
is
cuddle
not
with
that
Gabriel.
small.
I think you both were getting the two-person tent.
So I couldn't have fit Roland's tent in it.
You
Unless
could
we all
have fit
slept.
Roland's tent, but not with 8 other people.
Not just for me, yeah. Well, can I fit half of it in then? Can part of it be sticking out? Well, I guess if it's for camouflage and we don't need to do that. Fine.
That's a good point, because I was
It
gonna
doesn't say they
say,
can. It says they can move freely through it.
yeah, but it's an object. That's. I think you're gonna have to make the call on that one.
If I had my foot out of it while I was sleeping, could someone grab and pull me out, or would it? Or would it?
actually.
Yeah. At
Yes.
that point, they'd be able to get me out if they had a little bit of an opening. Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of slowly go towards the entrance of the cave, and I'm going to set up my bear trap right in the front entrance and kind of just like put some leaves over it.
Okay. You
And I
set a
tell
trap.
everyone, I tell all of my party,
All right. You set a trap at the mouth of the cave.
just in
Where'd
case.
you put that again?
I'll just
Yeah,
don't go to the cave tonight.
that's how I want to go there.
But the cave looks really nice. It looks like a really nice cave, though.
It's up to you. I told you there was a giant bear trap, so that's for you to know. You know this. You know this information now.
But what
I
if
could
it's
just
something
walk
to
around
go?
it.
Technically, I did read up on hunting traps. I think I have to like stick it to a thing. Well, I'm not gonna, so it's just gonna hurt them. So it's not gonna be stuck there. It's just gonna hurt
Technically,
'em.
yeah, you would drive a baton into the ground. Or python.
Yeah,
if you
or tie it to a
really-
tree.
Or yes, chain it to a tree. That's what you're supposed to do.
I'm supposed to do, but I didn't this time.
So do I get to hit
Okay.
the funny long rest button?
Yeah, you all can take a long rest at this point.
All right, are we doing shifts?
Yeah, just
Up
as a
to you.
note, whether or not everyone else wants to do a shift, Gabriel would probably stay awake a few hours just to listen to the cave and hear if he hears this mysterious
Yeah,
moaning.
I'm probably gonna do a shift in like the middle of the night too.
I'll stay awake.
All
A
right,
few
I
more.
will go under the assumption that you all are running the same
Yeah, order.
Yes.
order
Well,
as normal.
a little different because
Hang out with
oh,
Narnad
if
when we
Brunar's
do
still
that.
awake.
Brunar's still there.
All right, if Brunar's still helping out. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna long
Guess
rest.
it's-
Can we long?
Guess it's
Well,
me and Sidorn then, huh?
So Ragnar would take first, Brunar second, Gabriel third, Evanthi Narnad fourth.
sure.
Feel free to make your perception checks if you want.
Yeah. Except we're
Anyone
all in
who's
the
not
hut.
Anyone who's not staying awake, feel free to not make one.
9.
22. Don't worry, Narnad, I got you.
We're technically keeping watch together
Yeah, together, yeah.
because I have to make sure that she doesn't
Okay,
step on the bear trap.
6.
Fucked up because I rolled an 18 immediately after this. The 2. This is my thing, and I never get to do it.
Ragnar, what you roll?
10.
What'd you get?
10?
Yes.
Okay. So as a note, it's for 13 and above. I think only one of you broke 13.
Yes.
Is that
Is it
correct?
me with my 22?
Yeah. 13 and above, you would hear a very faint come from the mouth of the cave.
What does it sound hurt? Or is it just a weird moaning?
It's a strange noise. Does not sound like a goblin with a toothache. Generally, they're a lot louder than that.
You'd be going. "Eh."
No,
Have you
they
heard
make
many
much.
goblins with toothaches? That was a really good impression, actually. That sounded really good.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. Well, that's wouldn't. Well, I guess
Why
I
did
still
you
wouldn't be
meet
able to
a
hear.
goblin?
I've never met a
You
goblin.
didn't
Are you a
even-
goblin?
No.
Okay. How do you know goblins?
They were in the caves.
They were in the caves?
They
You-
were in the caves.
Did you live in a cave before this?
Mhm.
Oh,
I was just waiting, though.
waiting.
Mhm.
For how
They
long?
said they'd come back. I don't know. It was a really long
Who?
time.
The goblin said they'd come
I-
back?
I just zone out at this point. That's all you're getting. Yeah.
Can I get rid of y'all's candy cane? Sorry to interrupt the dramatic moment.
Candy cane?
What candy cane?
The drawn path that you all quote unquote have walked, which you have not cleared that.
Well, no, we
No,
have to
leave
continue.
that. That's
We have
our
to
walking
continue.
path.
We have to continue the walking path now.
Okay.
So
go
where-
back to your role play.
So we were where? We were right there, and then we went to Gearson, and then we went back to the port, and then we went like around like right there. So there we go. We're continuing it. You're the one who drew it, the first one.
Am I?
Yes, you were telling us what our path was.
I like the little loop that looks like we went around in a little circle, and
I
then
mean,
we
you
went
didn't
back.
go in a straight line.
Well, yeah, we went to
You're
Gear.
following a road.
We went south to Gearson, and then we had to go back up. Remember?
Okay, I'm sorry I claimed that it was your candy cane. It was my candy cane,
Candy cane.
apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, roleplay's done. I've kind of zoned out at this point and look a little sad.
Well, so geez, oh, wow. Okay, Narnia feels insecure then, because I'm like, okay, just making these sad by just talking to her.
Hmm. You should feel insecure.
Cool. Narnad should not feel insecure. Narnad does not feel insecure. Or does he?
You just said that he.
Well,
He shouldn't.
I'm not insecure.
Oh, like I said, he shouldn't.
You're asleep.
Yeah, this was a private conversation between.
It
two
was,
people.
and I was asking her a question, and then she just kind of was like,
It's like when I go quiet when we're talking.
all right, well. But we don't see
Alright.
anything in the night. We don't see anything come out of the cave.
None of you will actually see anything particularly strange. There's some butterflies that can't make their way into the dome at one point.
Oh.
As a note, you all are surprised by the lack of mosquitoes and other biting insects.
Well, that's nice, yeah.
as the only ones that are in there are the ones that were there when it was cast. Actually, that's a good point. Can Tiny Hut ever work technically?
What do you mean?
If there's any number of creatures larger than the 9 that you designate in the casting zone, it always fails.
Are you gonna trip
I'm
me up
not
on
enforcing
it?
that. I'm not enforcing that.
Because of all the
I've
atoms in the
I've
air.
always believed that it's just the creatures that you designate, and the creatures that are inside either somehow find their way out or just stay in there with you.
I'm going to be okay with insects and things that are considered smaller than tiny. You know, a cat I might if you like are in a herd of rats, a pack of rats,
herd of rats.
a herd of rats.
Rat herd?
Roving
Rat
across,
rat
roving the
rodeo.
plains.
And you cast the spell. No, it's gonna fail. But yeah, bugs I'm not gonna count. But I'm not gonna let them get through either because
That's how it
they're
works.
creatures. So that's technically though base book. Wouldn't that mean technically Tiny Hut would never activate?
You would have to like burn the ground that you're gonna set.
That's crazy to me. I found a loophole as a GM. All right.
When
I'm
do we
gonna bring
Fine,
that up
I'll
in my
just-
next game.
Let's wake up.
I'm just gonna start inflicting wounds on all the insects I see in here.
Oh goodness gracious! All right.
I definitely asked Narnat if he heard the weird.
I didn't. I'm listening.
Sound.
I'm trying to my best, but I did not hear anything.
Are you sure? There it is again. Doesn't sound like a goblin with a toothache. Your
Well-
impression was a lot better.
Well, that's good. Is that good? I don't know. I guess there's no golems in there, but there's something in there. Is that something to have money? I don't know. Is that something gonna help us in our goals? What are our goals?
Trying to steal from people again.
What are our goals, Evanthy? What are we
I
doing?
don't know. I just want to hold all the shiny coins. and
Well,
rocks
I
and
guess though.
necklaces.
I don't know. I just want to
I love
survive.
shiny things. Yeah.
I just want to survive and get stronger and get more
You
money.
said we were going to a big town with a lot of people.
We are. But that's for Gabriel. He's meeting a girl or something.
Oh.
So that's why we're
Yeah.
going there. But
Oh.
like we're not gonna have enough money to spend on anything there. We're gonna go there and then we're gonna want things and they're gonna say that it's all too expensive, at least for me. So
Okay.
I don't know what I would do once we get there anyways.
Is
So
it time to wake everybody else up yet?
I guess
It's
so.
kinda warm.
Yeah. You wanna go in that cave? Let's go.
Is
Let's
dawn breaking?
go run into a
Ralphie?
cave.
We are the last watch, aren't we?
We're last watch.
Yep.
So
The sun is rising.
All
has
On-
8 hours.
on your
passed?
cue.
Yes.
On your cue, the sun rises. 8 hours has passed.
The dome pops, and you are all met with the brisk morning.
it doesn't pop.
It does.
Well, I would have
Gabriel!
left I would have
Fall
Does
on my
Ragnar wake
head.
up like, oh?
I would have left earlier
Gabriel.
to hunt for an hour.
Okay, fair enough. You go
When
out
you
hunting.
come back, the dome is no longer here.
Cool.
10 more
Well, I see
minutes,
them.
please.
Gabriel tried to kill us. He just made the dome explode.
Would have come back
You
with
see,
some
you
with
see
some board.
Gabe in the morning air, just.
Hopefully, I don't know.
Maybe
So,
you should have kept your dome.
did you guys have a good rest?
Yeah,
And
I got
just
a bunch
putting
of-
everything on.
I walk in and I'm holding like a bunch of rabbits.
Yeah, you got like 5.
I got like
rabbits.
5 rabbits with something, with my halberd and my. I guess
No,
I
you did
don't.
it with your
I,
bow.
I do
You
with my
shot him
bow.
with your bow.
With my bow.
Shot him with your bow.
I didn't use my magical arrows, but
Man, I
Just
should have
use
given you
normal
fire
arrows.
arrows, and then you could have cooked them before you.
I can cook. I'm a good cook. I give him.
Definitely.
I give a rabbit to each of y'all except for Ragnar.
I just look at it and I look at him.
So Sidorn gets Ragnar's rabbit.
Yes,
Well,
that's part of the deal. Is that I'm feeding
go,
Sidorn. That was part of the deal.
commit genocide.
Cool. You have your rations. You paid for them.
don't mind me.
I won't.
If Sidorn is missing a head, it's not me.
You said you did not want my food, and you bought your own food.
When did you turn into a cannibal?
Yeah, that is a little weird. You
Oh
cannibal?
no!
Well, no,
No.
he's not. I mean, he's not a
I want a
half orc,
rabbit.
so
You want a rabbit? You can't have a rabbit. You have rations.
So, Sidorn, I imagine you and Brunar will be holding things down here.
You see Sidorn like skinning the rabbit poorly. He nods.
Yes, we will do this nicely, very well. Yes.
I give Sidorn my rabbit also and ask him to help me.
Oh no! Okay, I'm rolling for skinning for Sidorn.
Brunar,
I'm
in the
just
meantime,
I'm looking at this really crudely skinned rabbit, and I look at the next one with very sad eyes.
Oh, no.
Very sad
It's like
eyes.
a leg.
I don't know what
That's
I'm
all you need.
supposed to do
it's
with
very
it.
easy. You don't even need to skin a rabbit. You don't even need a knife.
I
You don't
know,
even
he's
need
got
a
a
knife.
knife out. He's got a knife out, and he's like trying to get under the skin with it, and he's just carving off hunks of meat with the skin.
You technically don't even need a knife. You can just
I
Yes,
imagine.
rip the
I
skin
imagine you just.
by itself.
Everyone else just watches Narnad just go, and literally Red Dead skin just the rabbit.
Ronald, please.
I look at the rabbit and I think of another life.
Can I just toss
Man, we're all
everyone
feeling
some
so
rations?
wistful tonight. Woo.
Brunar, you
wanna
should
do?
while we're out in the cave and stuff, you should teach Sidorn how to wield a weapon. Give him some practice
Sidorn
while
looks
we're working.
terrified.
That does not sound like a good idea for me.
Yeah,
I would-
you
I
need
could-
to
I could
learn.
teach him
We'll
a
pay
thing or
you
two,
more
though.
to-
You'll pay me more.
You could learn a thing or
Hey,
two.
Sidorn.
Whatever.
I nod. I have no intention
Turns
of
over to
giving
you,
him any
Ragnar.
of my
Yes.
money.
While we're away, can you just gather food stuff like mushrooms and all of that?
But
We
I
will
would
pay
say
you
I
more
could
for
do
that.
that for you. But I have a better idea.
What?
I'll leave it as a surprise for when you get back.
A surprise?
I have a
think he's gonna
request,
have
though.
a
Mm-hmm.
scavenger hunt.
If you are to find any shields or scrap metal, or
Yes.
perhaps crossbows, bring them back here. I have an idea for the cart.
All right.
Right.
Yo, we're getting an armored cart.
Well, I think we're just having a little. We're making a food truck, but for weapons.
No, he said he wanted shields, he wanted scrap metal, and he wanted crossbows. We're gonna block off the sides and then have little notches in this, like windows, and just a little crossbow fits out. We're gonna have an armored cart.
Yeah. Or we could turn this
think.
wagon into a
Ralph
smithy.
is looking at me like you just
A
guessed
traveling
all of my
smithy.
plans.
What do you mean?
Ralphie, I'm sorry.
All right.
I couldn't
All right.
control
Give
it.
us what's
be
a
fair, I'm
good
not
time
betting
period,
you.
Gabriel? 2 days.
Hopefully not.
All right. Well, if we're gone for 2
1
days, I don't know. Send Brunar in.
Gabriel looks so scared now.
I can't take the spell I wanted to take, and then he tells me 2 days, and I'm like, I'm so worried now. Yeah, Gabriel was in the middle of like putting out things and talking to his
Yeah,
god,
he's
asking
literally
for
sitting
which
there
spells
praying.
he needs.
Yeah, he's praying, and you're like, it'll be 2 days, right? You're like,
Fine. After
wait, what
one
number did you just say?
1 day, if we're gone for 1 day, send Brunar in. Okay.
He gives a thumbs up.
Okay.
Brunar, who's currently chopping apart a log in the background,
Good for you.
comes back over, gives a thumbs up.
Brunar, make us something nice while you're gone.
Make us a fire.
Make something, craft something. Make us some chairs or something.
Forest fire.
Make us a forest fire.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Let's go in. I
The
take.
party.
I'll leave my hunting. I'll leave the hunting trap. No, I'm taking it. Undo
No,
it and
just
take
one.
it.
All right.
I walk in. Well, I'll just keep walking in until I need a torch.
Before you do that, I am going to do something.
prepping Moonbeam,
Uh,
Ralphie, just to let you know.
Yeah, I'm also prepping. I can't not prep Moonbeam.
Yeah.
I instead am going to cast Arguary
Ah, yes.
as a ritual. I would like to know,
Arguing.
are we going to meet friends or foes? Or will we have a I gotta pose this question very, very carefully.
Yes, you do.
It's the worst part.
So augury is what you're casting.
Yes.
I've never heard of this.
Yes.
It's just
a
like
divination
asking
spell.
your. It's basically asking your god if you do something, if the outcome will be for good, bad, or maybe both.
Pretty much.
Unclear.
Or nothing. They can say nothing.
Mhm.
Um,
Can't believe you tricked me by making you give me you cards for this.
because now I could do it. The only thing is, it only tells me the next 30 minutes, so you can just say
Within the
yes
next
for
30
something,
minutes.
and then it just goes worse from
All
there.
right, well, so you just see him
Um,
going nuts for
Yep,
10
he's-
minutes.
No, he's casting a spell that is a ritual. So for 11 minutes,
He's just-
he's sitting there flipping cards, chanting, and
Cards.
yes, he has tarot cards for this.
yes. Will we
Hmm.
encounter those willing to do harm to us in this cave?
It's not really how it's supposed to be
I
worded.
it's hard, especially
Yeah,
first
realize
time
they're
use.
not going to say yes or no. You need to ask if something will have a good or bad outcome.
Effect. Yes.
So if you want to reword that, I'm not going to you could keep trying to reword it until you can get wording that will allow for me to answer.
Say,
I'm not going to.
ask
I'm not
her
gonna
like
make
if
it
we
like
if we run
sending.
in shouting really loudly and being very non-stealthy, will that be bad for us? Will that give us a bad outcome?
If we move stealthily, will that give us a better chance? Is that, or what will be the results if we are to fail?
Step checks.
It's hard. What is to be the result if we make too much noise in this cave? Good, bad. I'm trying.
You're going to hate me for this, but
What happens?
the answer you get is weal and woe for entering loudly.
Wheel and
How is
Good and
wheel
bad.
spelled?
Yes, it is good and bad.
so what just happened?
How is wheel?
Did we hear- we
what's
didn't
the
hear that, did
wheel
we?
For good spelled.
Though
WEAL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys
you
don't
would've
notice
heard-
anything. You see him flipping cards, and let's say in this case, the moon and the Joker.
what does that mean? What are you doing?
Okay.
What's with the pictures on those?
Well, it's nothing good or bad. It's both.
Did you just
I
do
thought
something
that-
with Saloon? Did you just do something with her? Did you just speak to her? Did she talk
No.
back?
No.
She didn't. She didn't say anything to you.
Well, she said enough with these, and he spins the cards around. But, I suggest we stay stealthy, because
Okay.
It's not the Joker. What's the name of that card?
the Fool.
Yeah, the Fool.
Zero.
Thank you.
So
I
Saloon
understand
didn't.
that.
So like
Joker.
Saloon's
I do not have the
voice
tarot
didn't literally
cards.
say wheel and woe to you.
Because of how he asked for the flavoring of this spell, I am assuming that's not what he wants. There are clerics who get that, but
Yo,
being the medium that he is using to get the result, no.
Dang, you could have
Ralphie,
actually
I
had
got a
Saloon
set
talk
of
to
tarot
you.
cards. Do you want me to bring them over so you can go through them and figure
I
out
don't
which
want to
ones you
own tarot cards.
No.
Well,
No.
so does that
Don't
mean I
like
can't
tarot
bring
cards.
tarot
No.
cards when we move in together?
I should
You can have tarot cards if you want them.
You can't.
What
I
should I
haven't
take
used
those
them in
containers?
years, but they, they just kind of hang out. It's bad luck to get rid of them. I think.
It's bad luck to walk under a ladder. I do it every day.
bad luck with black
Okay.
cats.
Literally, I
Um,
drive under a ladder because my ladder is strapped to my roof. So
Let's go
Dang.
stealthily.
I'm glad you didn't fall off a mountain or something in Tennessee.
I could have.
So torch, no torch.
Do you need me
Can I-
to?
can-
If I look into the cave, can I see the stairs?
Just from looking in, no. It appears to be a damp cave.
Okay. I would suggest we have all our options open, but since you can't see, striking a torch now shouldn't be a problem.
All right, I just won't be as stealthy. Well, we'll see. You know, you told us
Stealth
we
is
need to be
really our
stealthy.
forte.
It's
Worst
yeah.
case
Gave us
scenario.
neither good nor bad results, so at least in the immediate future, I don't think it
Yeah.
matters too
We'll
much.
try our best, but you know, I'm prepared for anything.
Hey, Normad.
Yeah.
In worst case scenario, I just drag you.
Drag me? What do you
Pull
mean?
You. You can see in the dark. I can see in the dark.
Yeah, but I can just light a torch.
He'll be your
But that's
guard,
not stealthy.
guide Ragnar. Though you can have a guide Ragnar. That sounds great.
If we need to extinguish your torch, he will guide you through the cave.
Seeing eye, Ragnar.
Yeah.
I'll just tie a rope around Evanthy, like a leash, and just have
It's
her.
gonna be
just
taut
have
at
her-
all times.
It's really not going to be helpful. You're going to be fighting
Taut
against.
at all times.
All right.
yeah.
Real
well,
quick, is there any audio playing? Because I can't hear anything.
Yes,
and
there's
I
some
click-
there's some watery. There's caverns. It's going,
Okay, it's actually
There's-
working.
making
Weird
me want to
whooshing
pee.
Noises. It's a little sketch, but I like
Okay,
it.
We're
well,
still
I
on the
can't help
map,
it here.
but
I'm aware.
Good.
Okay, I can
let's
hear
go.
it
I light a torch, and we're gonna walk in stealthily, even though I have a
now.
torch.
Absolutely. And as you walk in, we're going to go on AFK.
All right, we can take a break.
Okay.
AFK time. I'll be right
Run,
back.
Ralphie, run.
Hey.
Come back. I kind of want to go push the button. There's one of those button fish over there that you can push the thing. I kind of want to do that.
Do
But
it.
it's rude. It's
You
rude
won't
to go
do
through
it.
other people's things. This isn't my house. It's Ralphie's mom's aunt's house.
Do it.
I shouldn't.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's broken. I'm so sad.
But
It doesn't work. I need to
you
go.
would have
in.
never known.
I would
now
have
you
never
know.
known. Now I know. Yeah.
And you would have had so many regrets too.
I probably would have. I've been staring at it behind me for like the last hour, wondering if it works.
Sure. I am super fucking hot. I'm gonna crack my door open. Probably crack a window too. Yeah.
Just as a reminder to anyone in chat that it is a Movember right now. We're doing a charity streams all month for men's health. Doing it right now. There's a lot of good rewards and incentives. We're not doing those tonight, but those will be back up later in the week. We've already gotten $62 this month. If we hit $600, I have to DM a one shot. So,
Ooh.
Sounds fun.
See.
will we hit that? Probably not. That's why I made it so high. But we'll see. Because I don't know what I'm doing. But I have an idea, though. I have an idea in mind.
The Nornad and Evancy one-shot.
No. we
Oh
didn't
no,
do-
it was we went to the grocery store
Yeah, we went to the grocery
and
store.
Roland made sure Ralphie didn't choke on his own vomit.
Yeah, we already had that 2 weeks ago.
That's all we
Narnad and
did.
Emily had a grocery store adventure where we saw
It
cool
was fine.
cars. Yeah.
Narnad didn't break character when I talked about how Ralphie and I were going to pick out rings next week. Narnad kept it cool.
Now I kept it cool.
I am still so surprised that you just did not say anything.
We went to a car show. I was like,
We did go to a car show together. It was great.
It was great.
And we had a sampling of tea. And we got a coupon for
We
a
did.
restaurant we never went to.
Yeah. No, we didn't get a coupon.
Oh, they wanted us to go there and donate money?
Yeah. It wasn't a coupon. It was just
Yeah.
saying like, oh,
Go
We're
there.
doing-
Oh,
yeah.
it was a fundraiser.
yeah.
It was fun. It was fun. We got no experience except friendship. We got the experience of friendship.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Sure.
Ouch, Nate.
Ouch.
Damn. That hurts.
I almost got stuff out of Evanthy last night. Almost.
You
I almost.
did. Let
Gabriel.
me look pensive and sad, damn it,
Hey,
Nate.
Gabriel, did you know that Evanthy lived in a cave? She lived in a cave for a while. That's all I got out of her last night, though.
These caves are great.
That's all I got.
It's one of
There's
those
a
things.
gremlin.
Well, yeah. I guess I've slept in some caves here and there in the past
Hold on,
year.
my boss is calling me.
Oh no.
Honestly, the person who I think knew the most about my backstory is Brunar.
Oh. Yeah, I still
He and
know.
I came in together.
That's true. Sleeping Brunar.
It's pretty funny that we just sent
Alrighty.
him to
Let's
sleep.
go.
You good?
Yep. Just had some information about where I'm meeting today.
Good, but the meeting is not earlier than expected or nothing.
No. He can't change my time. He just wanted to make sure that I
Good. Very
I
good.
go to the right
Very
place.
good. Very good.
You work at a shipyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's got the sailor background.
I don't think that's quite how that works.
Let me look at the sailor's background.
No, he's got the smuggler background.
I feel
Definitely
like
not
that's
that.
more accurate.
He can crash at any safe house he wants.
Let's see.
Did we tell you about our characters for the one shot that's going to be a multiple shot? Nate's a freaking rabbit kid. I'm an owlin, and Ralphie's a grun. Ralphie's Grunley instead of Stanley. He's like, I just want to be a grun named Grunley. And we're like, okay.
Yeah, we're a little bit. We're the animal house.
We're something.
Yeah. And if you join, you'll be a tabaxi with drug issues.
Me?
Yeah, if you ever join. We have a
That's
missing
the
tabaxi
missing.
right now.
So apparently it's drug issues.
Yes. We think they
mean-
overdosed, but
The next character that I want would have been a tabaxi, but yeah, none of these backgrounds truly fit me here.
dang. In retrospect, there's a lot
Most-
of better backgrounds for Narnad other than Outlander that would make more sense. But it's whatever. It's too late now.
Most likely, I think my background would not be as cool. I think I'd be a it's called guild artisan.
Oh, fancy, fancy. Ralphie, where'd you go?
Probably went down downstairs to get food.
Imagine.
I get leftover pizza whenever Ralphie's mom.
Well,
and
soon when
his
y'all get the fridge
mom's aunt
closer,
comes back.
maybe it'll cut off a little bit of time when the fridge gets closer.
I don't know how we're gonna work that. I think honestly, I'm still gonna have to take a folding table like into the bedroom that's gonna be across the hall from the computer room, and I'm just gonna have to set up on the folding table with all my stuff because
What to
Ralphie
play?
and I in the same room. Ralphie and I in the same room together. I don't think it's gonna work out well.
I think if y'all are at opposite ends,
It's not you. It's the guest room that you stayed in, Nate. Is gonna
Yeah.
be the computer room.
they could be
That's
opposite
not a
ends.
big room.
Back to back. I've seen people do it.
Actually, Guild Artisan fits perfectly.
There you go. Or
And
just
look
set
at
up
that,
your
shipwright.
gas.
That's gonna be all Ralphie doing. They gotta pick before they can do anything. They gotta figure out cabinets and countertops.
You gotta figure that out too.
No, they ask me what colors I want, and I tell them, and then they figure that out. That's how that's working right now.
But you can paint it whatever you want later.
No, the cabinets we're getting are gonna be pre-finished. We're looking at a pale gray, and then we can get like dark black countertops.
Epic.
The issue is right now, like Lowe's or Home Depot, the soonest we could get custom countertops in is 6 to 8 weeks. And 8 weeks from now is kind of getting on crunch time because we're leaning more towards January now. December or January, man, that courthouse date is coming. Sneaking up very quickly.
Yep.
So.
I mean, is there a specific time you have to move out of
Me?
your current?
No,
place?
because I live at home with my mom and brother.
Yeah.
So there's not a specific time I have to move out. My mom also said if I've only packed up some of my stuff just every week as long as
Who
I come over
just
and move
donated
it.
$50? Sorry. Good thing we're in intermission right now. Was that you? You
Ooh.
smiled right there.
Huh? What? Don't
I
worry about
haven't done anything.
Don't worry about
it.
it. Well, I have all the rewards turned off. You could have made me done some vile stuff, by the way.
Yo, go back and
Who
make
cares?
some files.
Who cares about the rewards?
You could have made me eat an
November.
onion. You could have made me eat an onion.
I need Narnad right now.
I know. You could have made me
make
take a lot of
Narnad
jalapeno
onion.
shots.
Dual
Was that you-
jalapeno shots.
I didn't get a call from my boss. It was my card. It
What?
declined the purchase.
What?
So I had to go figure it out.
Declined? What? It declined your purchase? What? Wait, what?
Yeah, the first time it declined it, but I got a call from my bank. They were like, "We froze that charge. Was it you?" I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, try it again."
Well,
I did it.
Thank you for
Charity.
that. You could maybe do
No
some
way.
vile stuff, but we hit.
Make him do something.
No, you can't.
Give
No, he didn't do
time.
anything. Technically, you could make me just like quit out of everything and play a round of Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, do that. No.
Yeah, right now.
No, but you could make him eat an onion. I'd want
I mean,
this man eat
if
an onion.
Ralphie, legit, if Ralphie charms me or does something to me where it's like, okay, I'm not allowed to play for 30 minutes, you're gonna see Fall Guys on the next D&D stream. It's just gonna be popped up, and I'll be like, just text me. Don't even Discord me. Just like text me. Text my phone when I get to play the video game again. That's what I'm about to do.
Oh. You're welcome, friend.
Or I'm gonna have to talk with Gabriel about finding spells to make these types of things not happen to me again.
He wouldn't know about spells, but he would know about certain magic items.
Would you be able to at least, like, I don't know, deafen my ears?
Yeah.
I could deafen your ears. I think for free. I have blindness.
Because we may need to
Or
start.
deafen.
I
Well,
might
not
just
for
tell
free.
y'all to say, hey, just deafen my ears if you see that guy
guys, he's
again.
back. Guys,
Sure.
guys, stop talking about
My
him. He's back.
apologies.
Ralphie, I had a donation of $50 from someone anonymous.
Oh my
Who won't
goodness,
make
what'd they
him
make you
eat
do?
anything?
Nothing. But we hit
Dang,
the
we're
$100
on break.
range, which means that I have to do a stream of me bathing my dog.
There we go.
Aww.
Yay!
So there we go.
Puppy
Yay,
needs a
Chopper
bath.
will be so clean.
Yes, he's not going to enjoy it. Well, maybe he will. We'll see. We'll see.
What you eating, Ralphie?
Food.
And you
What
didn't
kind of
share?
I haven't eaten since noon.
That's crazy, though. Thank you for the
fair.
donation. I appreciate it, Mr. Gabriel.
I had a few gold lying around.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Very
yes, Ralphie
appreciative.
Chuck.
Hit $100
All right.
on the third stream.
On the third stream, you
Yeah.
got like 40 more to go, right?
I have 25 more to go. Days
Oh,
of the
oh yeah.
month
While
left.
we're all here and we're on a quick break, next weekend, next Sunday, I think we need to start at 6 p.m. EST again. Like
we
did
might
this weekend.
end up.
That's
That'll
even
be
later.
So that's what we ended up doing this time.
That's what we
wasn't it?
started tonight. We remember how we started
Yeah.
about 30 minutes late. Yeah.
But also, we can't
We
go
might
as
end
long
up going-
because Sam
Well, we
has
might
to
end up
work.
starting 30 minutes early, and you might have to join in a little bit late on that one.
I will join in the car, and y'all just gotta
You
behave
just
yourselves.
have to listen. No, you'll have to listen.
Oh, I'm gonna have the mic on and everything. It'll be great.
No, I don't
yes,
want.
I'll just.
I don't want my dearest mother chiming in as an Evanthi. voice.
Yeah! No!
Yes!
Yeah!
One of the
Oh,
voices
here's the
in
thing.
Evanthe's head.
We're also gonna have Diana in the car.
Can
Yeah,
she,
we don't
can
need
she,
that.
Can she be the goblin in her head?
No.
Yeah.
So now that the ambiance has
It's been going.
been, is it?
It's going. It's going.
Crap broken.
No, it's
It
going.
might be. It's still going for me.
I hear
I'm
it.
gonna reload. I'm gonna reload again.
You're just.
I'm having trouble tonight with this website.
It's fine,
Can't-
buddy.
I want to
can't
go
draw.
into the cave.
Is it
I
not
love
a-
caves.
I'm
Caves are
I'm
the
trying to get there.
best!
I'm getting there.
Do you not have it as a software? Because as a DM, do you not have to?
No.
I could have sworn
I
there was.
would
I was
have-
looking into that.
you-
Don't-
If I owned it myself,
Oh, so
I
Matt
would.
doesn't like that. I might have
Matt
to get
has to do that.
If I bought this for
It's
you, would you
very
have? Would you have
expensive.
this, or would you not have
It's
access
so
to this?
expensive.
It's 50
First
bucks.
off, well,
It's 50 bucks
it's
one
50
time.
bucks, but here's the issue. That only works locally. Then you have to pay for a server for it.
Oh.
So it's 50 bucks and a subscription.
So you have to sub for the servers.
What
okay.
if you
That's
know
what
people that have
Forge-
servers?
I didn't know that.
I don't know how to set it on its own server. Is the thing. I don't know if it's possible even.
Shoot.
But that's
I was
what
gonna get it.
the
too.
Forge
I didn't
is.
know about that.
Yeah, I'm glad I caught you first. It's very expensive.
like, I won't
we,
go.
I would be doing roll 20 if it wasn't for this. I would just be going back through roll 20 again because
Yeah.
free.
Because I was like, oh, I'll pay
Actually,
50,
there's
I'll
some
pay 50
talk-
bucks for it,
Before
but if
you
it's
go
only
any
that,
farther doing that, Nate, talk to me because there's a couple other websites I've heard about lately. Did you just eat the party?
I didn't know I had control of that.
Yeah, your whole party does.
Look at that.
Wait, I can control the party
Mm-hmm.
token?
Uh-oh. Look what you've caused.
We can control the party wagon.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right.
Stop.
Hold on.
Stop. All right, I'm ready to
Let's,
walk inside this cave.
Let's not control the party wagon?
Let's send you all to the correct
Okay.
location. You shouldn't be able to see anything. Is that correct?
I mean, I can see a silhouette of
I
everything,
can see
but
dim.
I can see it a little
hallway
dim, but it's
looking
fine.
thing.
Yeah, I can see dim.
I'm not
so
gonna
it's
notice
not
it.
as claustrophobic as the cabin was, but you can't see details, correct?
I can
Yes.
see that there is a hallway that has spider webs.
Yeah.
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 I can see the general layout, but I'm not gonna ignore. I'm just gonna assume. I'm just gonna
All
zoom
right,
into.
here's
I
what
just
I'll
don't know
do.
which side we're coming.
I'm gonna zoom into whatever. Whoa!
over by the stairs up top.
This is the wrong scene. I was like, what?
Is that better? Can you all still see?
I
I
see.
can still see.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Now
That's
better.
fine.
I can pretend. I'll theater the mind. I pretend I don't see it. Wait, are we entering by the stairs up at the top of the map? Is that the start of the staircase?
We're
or
gonna
is that a
start
different
right
staircase?
here. Oh, we're gonna start right
Where?
here.
Is this the start?
I'll get you all there. I'm trying
To
to
hide it.
reset the fog of war.
I'm not looking.
I know.
I'm looking a little bit, but I'll pretend like I don't.
We're doing dungeon today. We got dungeon.
Well, I hope there's a dragon at the bottom with a toothache.
It could. It could be.
Level
I don't know
5.
what a dragon with a toothache sounds like.
I'm praying for lots of free magical stuff.
I just don't remember what the button is for it. I know
Look
there's
what
a way
I
to reset
found!
the fog of war.
No, just keep doing that. Keep doing that for a long time. We get the claps.
I need to stop touching things that aren't mine.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. So maybe just
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just put
Want
it
me to
in.
close my eyes?
no. I'm just gonna start. So who's leading this expedition?
Probably the ones that can see. So me and Evanthy, I would assume.
I can
Sadly.
also
No.
see in the dark.
I will be. I will be ahead because I'm the
I
fighter.
like a good cave, though. You think you're gonna stop me from the nice cave?
Evanthy rushes in. The person who stays back.
I should
I could be at the front.
probably
Legitimately,
be
I need you all to decide your order.
All right, I'll
before I
go.
can
I'll go
drop you on
third
this one.
back. But if
Right.
Evanthy's gonna rush out, then I stay at a steady pace.
I should
I'm not
Probably be
rushing,
the
but I
front.
would probably be at the front.
Ragnar wants to be in the front.
just to make sure that I take the hit
Fine, I'll be behind Ragnar.
if we enter combat.
So Ragnar's in the front.
Yes.
So Ragnar,
Ragnar, Evanthy,
Evanthy?
Gabriel, Nate, Narnad.
Gabriel, Narned. So Narned's on rear guard.
Narnad's
That's
armor.
actually
Maybe Narnat should be in between Gabriel and me because he can't see in the dark. I know he has a torch, but maybe two people who could see in the dark. So maybe he should
Yeah.
be third.
all right. I'm gonna start by placing Ragnar. As you all move into the area, I do need to know, Ragnar, can you now see this area behind you?
Yes, I can see you.
Okay, cool. What in the world? All right, well that's broken. That's fun.
There's a
Well,
close
I don't know
door.
how much this dungeon is broken, so that's
He'll be
fine.
fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I love making things that don't work. It's my fault if it doesn't work. That's how it goes. So as you continue through this cave, you have to duck your head to avoid stalactites. Stalagmites are pretty small. They aren't real sharp and high. As you're making your way through, the floor is very slick. I'm not going to require any checks, but if you all were hurrying, you would have to make me some saving throws to keep from slipping and falling.
No.
You note that there has to be something going on to have this much water pulling lime down from the ceiling constantly. As you continue on, every one of you hears a faint noise drift past you as you enter the cave.
Do you hear that?
You feel a
Yes.
cold breeze blow over your faces. And you understand why the coward ran away. It's kind of
Ooh,
creepy,
goodness.
not disturbing.
Would Narnad know at this point, because he was with Gabriel at the wizard shop, what his item does? Did he tell me?
I think you were outside.
You
I
were
think the
outside
only
pushing your face into the
person-
glass.
Okay,
to be
so he
fair.
I
would
The only
know.
person
Alright.
that knows is Evanthy.
All right, never mind then.
I tried to fix it, but he said no. So
All right. As you continue, eventually, Ragnar notices a strange difference in one of the walls. A hole appears in one of the walls, and carved stone matches the floor.
am I supposed to see my token?
Not yet.
No.
Ragnar, I take it that you take the turn into the
Yeah.
carved floor. Coming down, you eventually, about 5 feet down, notice the natural walls make their way into a carved brick.
Nice.
I will now
Hey.
be moving Evanthy onto the map as you make your way. Now
Hey,
the stairs.
Evanthy.
Mm-hmm.
This looks weird.
Yeah.
Well, here we are.
Oh, don't move forward.
It looks pretty nice for a cave. I like it.
I don't think this is a cave anymore, Evanthy.
Are you all being quiet?
Yeah.
I'm talking quietly.
Theater of the mind.
I do need to know: are you stealth or attempting to be stealthy,
No.
or just walking?
No?
Yes,
Walking quietly.
Fair enough.
Yes.
All right.
Walking.
Torch
As you
is
reach
lit.
the bottom of this, you lighting your torch.
I'm lighting my torch once we get up here, yes.
Okay. Hold on.
I need a light.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Unless
if
someone stops me.
anyone knows, it's 20-foot dim, 40-foot bright. For a
10
torch.
foot, 10 foot. I think.
10-10?
I think.
That's it?
Let me look, because I think you might be right.
I thought it was a little better than that.
It's 10-10. I don't know why anyone would be. Yeah, it's 20-20.
No, yeah, it's 2020.
Nobody has any
That's
light spell either.
Oh
Just
well,
learn some magic.
I have a few. Not sure you want them though.
No, I know of the one, but
They can get real bright in
I
here.
know.
They say
As behind you, and in front of you, in Gabriel's case, you hear the light clicking of steel and flint. Narnad strikes up a torch.
I'm holding it in
And-
this hand, actually.
As you hold up that torch, Ragnar swings the door open. On the
Swings?
edge of your... Yes, this door right here. Swings open. On the edge of your vision, you see something moving in the shadows.
I saw something moving. Some
You hear a faint noise.
I. Hmm.
Do you want to
This
go
is
ahead
fine.
and ready up in here?
Yeah, we should probably ready up. I already have a bad feeling.
Well, I probably shouldn't lit this torch thing because I'm going to immediately let it down. I don't really have a place to just, like, put it on me or nothing. Can I
do you
get
want to
that?
get rid of the torch?
For
You
a
wanna get rid
torch?
of the-
You want to light yourself on fire?
Can I get, like, a little
Yo,
torch
Nate,
holster?
I got you. I get rid of your torch.
What?
I snuffed it. I just.
You stuffed his torch!
Norda said he
I don't throw it. I put it back.
I mean, yeah, it's just stuffed. It didn't even get wet, so...
Where's Gabriel at?
it's still
Okay,
up
cool.
the
This
stairs.
is fine. This is fine.
I hear you
Gabriel,
guys.
there's guys in there. There's some bad noises. I don't think this
there's
is.
noises in
I
there.
don't think
We
we're
don't
gonna
know
talk
if
our way
there's
out of any of this. I would probably get ready for
Hey, Gabriel.
something.
I mean, I'll pull out my.
Can't you just cast night vision or something magic doohickey that makes light for the blind dragon?
Gives him sight.
Yes. I'm going to stare at him, and his eyes turn purple, and he gains eyes of night.
Oh, just me?
I was just you.
You're the only one who needs
What's the
it.
distance for that?
30 feet, I believe.
Didn't you learn that it's like that you can affect like multiple people though? Or is that
It's
something
within
different?
10 feet. Apologies.
You get dark vision 10 feet, or you can target people within 10 feet?
I can target people within 10 feet. They get to 300 feet. And
300
actually,
or 30?
300.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, I passed that. I can pass it up to 4 people. So you're lucky no one is within 10 feet of me besides Nornad.
Okay, give it
Actually,
to me.
within 10 feet, I can give it to everyone. Everyone has it. I break your
Yeah.
encounters.
Yeah, there's no more dark. I might as well not even put darkness on the map anymore.
No. I like exploring.
All right. As your eyes glow bright, hold on, stop moving. As you move down a little bit, we'll go ahead and throw Gabriel. Gabriel, did I
Hey.
ever give you dark vision?
You did not. And you should just leave it on, because now I know it's a permanent thing that I have.
Yeah, it's a permanent thing. What distance? 300?
300.
Why is that so?
Dark vision.
It's
Far.
literally his cleric power is seeing in the night. That is literally his cleric
Oh.
power.
That makes sense.
Unlike a light cleric, whose cleric power is throwing a fireball.
Give me a few
chose
more
to see
levels, I can
really
do some
far
really
away.
fun things.
Hmm?
So he
Give me a
chose
few
to see
more.
really far in the dark versus throw fireballs.
Oh, I could do a
Well,
lot of things in the
You
dark.
can do a lot of stuff as well, but his whole shtick is the dark is I
You
live
could do
in
a
the
lot
dark.
of cool stuff. You could have made my torch even better. With that.
With what?
Control flames.
Yes. Control Flames is a very versatile attack spell.
You
Attack?
were talking about getting. I heard you say extinguish the torch, turn it off. You were talking about setting yourself on fire, trying to get rid of it. So I just.
No, I was just thinking, like, is there like a holster or like a marching band? Just like, think I can just like put like right there, a little like harness.
Got a little baby
torch?
harness for
Yeah.
your torch,
Yeah.
so it's
For a
like in your
lantern,
face the whole
sure.
time.
Rousey.
I have a lantern on my backpack. Why y'all using torches? When I got a lantern on my backpack?
What do you get a lantern for?
I stole
Where'd
the
you
lantern from a drug dealer.
Oh, great!
I've had the lantern for so long. Me and
Oh.
Bernard both have a lantern.
Okay.
I really could have used a lantern.
I hate to get in between you two bonding, but we do have something to worry about at the end of that
All right.
hallway.
What's the plan?
We got a little loud there. We stopped being so quiet,
If
Ralphie.
it-
Huh?
Last time
Yeah.
there was a big hallway in a big room. We all got stuck in the hallway for the entire fight. So, do we want to do that again, or do we want to rush right out?
Well-
I'd say rush right out.
As you all begin this planning, you see the figure over here. Kind of make which raises in volume to
I
a
don't like-
horrifying
I think he hears us.
guttural yell, and then the figure darts off.
And that was the worst situation.
Well, I guess we can be
You can
sneaky
hear
instead then.
from within the room. You can hear others scampering about.
Okay, let's go. Let's start going.
Okay.
Ragnar goes it. All right,
and
we're going.
before you go any farther, before you enter the room, actually, hold
Aye.
on.
I unsheath as we're going through
You
the
all are
hallway.
allowed to get maintain your order, so you can get the two of you in the back can get 5 feet closer if you like.
All right, I'm unsheathing, drawing my
I've
halberd.
had mine out. Walking stick.
Yeah, I'm unsheathing my battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the right thing selected.
Huh?
How many things is he rolling?
I'm not looking at that.
4.
Could I
It's
get
fine.
some initiative rolls? Real
Woo!
quick?
Narnad roll with advantage.
Alright.
Woo!
Narnad, you get to roll with advantage.
Woo!
7 on advantage.
I could have rolled 2,
Oh,
so I guess it helps a
That was
little
kinda
bit.
bad there, y'all.
Oh, that's
Oh.
faux. I'm right in between
None of us
people.
are looking real
It's
good right
responding.
now.
this is
Except for
fine.
my pins.
With a fort. Oh! Will coming in clutch
Will-
with a
oh.
23.
Why don't you let us out of the hallways first? Why you never let us out? Of the
Why don't
hallway?
you all stealth a little bit, huh?
No, I refuse.
I tried.
All right. And on that note, we will start off. Ragnar, you are up.
I. How do I do this? I guess I'll just. Oh, right, I can walk 40.
Yeah, now you can run 40 feet.
Ooh,
You all
There
watch.
we go!
You all watch as Ragnar
How is this guy so
Oh.
fast?
into the other room, and it is insanely scary. He's a big dude who is running very quickly.
Is that a barbarian thing?
Yes.
Goodness gracious.
As you enter this room, you take note of a figure that shambles and moves its body, swaying side to side, currently wrapped in cloth. Otherwise, within the room, you see other figures shambling about. What you can see, you can see.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see a lot. I am going to set up a Is it strike or what is it? Preemptive
sorry?
attack.
You want to ready an attack?
Yes.
With what weapon?
Great axe.
With your great axe. So you're readying an attack for what trigger?
If they move in front of me.
So if something moves in front of you within
range.
range,
Yeah.
you will attack them. I'm going
Yeah.
to be nice and say hostile. If you want to change that trigger, you can. But that ensures even if an ally walks in front
Yeah.
of you, you don't whack them.
Yeah.
I do allow that mid-combat. You don't technically have to say that, but I might ask you, hey,
Nah.
technically this person walked in front of you. Do you think you would attack them?
Hmm.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So that is an action and movement. You do technically have a bonus action. Do you want to do anything with that?
No.
I do need to ask at this point,
Yes.
what weapons did people have out while exploring?
I readied my great axe.
My shillelagh was out. It's a
Did you
walking
have a
stick.
cast or just your staff?
Just the staff.
Okay.
I was walking around with my halberd in like I usually walk around with my halberd as a walking stick
Well,
most
yeah,
of the
it's
time
kind of an
anyways.
awkward thing to strap to yourself. So I'd
sometimes,
imagine.
yeah.
Shield and mace as always.
Sounds good, freaking Warcaster.
Fight
All right.
me!
I will, eventually. As you... let's see if I can get this to work. Thank you. As you stand there, a figure of
Wish I could see
gray
this.
flesh and large protruding teeth howls and dashes towards you from around the pillar. As
Hi
it
there.
enters, you may swing at it.
Alright. That is a math. 12 plus what?
Strength plus proficiency.
18
You rolled a
strength,
12?
That's, yeah.
All right. And then add your strength modifier and your proficiency bonus.
I don't think.
Strength modifier is 4. Proficiency is now 3.
3.
So you're going to add 7 to your 12, so that makes it 19.
Oh, God.
That's pretty good.
A 19 does, in fact, hit this creature.
Hi.
Roll damage.
That's a d20 for damage. No, it's a d6.
No, it's not a d6 either. You have a
What?
great axe. That is a d12.
Gosh.
I'm so used to using claws. That's an 8.
All right, you are not raging, so that's an 8 plus your strength mod, which is 4, giving you 12 damage.
Evic.
The creature howls in pain with gurgling howl.
With my whites.
Hi.
That's not right.
You said hi to him?
All right. And as it reaches out, it swings forward using its claws. Make sure that's what it uses. Yes, its claws.
Oh, wow. His claws. Wow.
That is a 19 to hit you. I believe that
Yeah.
does hit. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Woo.
That's 20.
Yeah, D20. I thought I just turned you down.
11. I rolled 11 on the 20.
Do you know where the saving throw is? It's to the left of, like, whatever your big number. It's on to the right, I mean.
Alright. Constitution.
And it'll be to the
Saving
right.
throw.
Yes, saving throw.
And that's a normal throw.
What are you rolling for?
14.
Yeah, you don't have to roll it because you already rolled. Would you roll in the D? You rolled an 11, and then you're going to
No.
add 6. So it's a 7, which passes in this case.
Yeah.
You still take 9 slashing damage, which is not reduced as you are not raging.
Oh no.
That's
Take 9
fine.
slashing damage, and you feel this dark oozing coming off the claws that makes your body freeze for a moment, but you fight through it.
Yep.
Well,
Fix this.
Oh no. It's getting creepy in here.
All right. And with that, its turn ends. Evanthy. You're up.
Hi. I will step
Go in.
into the room.
Go in. Go in. Go in.
I haven't said.
Hello. And then I'm going to... Shoot, I just clicked something open. I'm going to close that because I don't want that open in front of my face. Couple things. I made that a new window. We're just going to go boop as my action. And then bonus action, I am popping Shillelagh as well. And I think that will be it. I did just get 20 temporary
Alrighty.
HP though, so... Oh,
20 at this level.
It is 20 at this level. It's 4
Wow.
times your level.
That's actually significant now.
It is. Yeah, I'm
It's
like,
getting
oh
better.
shoot. Yeah, okay, that's all I can do, because that was my action and my bonus action.
That is correct. And your movement.
Yep.
Okay.
Which one is this?
As this creature gets its turn, it moves 5 feet to here. Seeing its next victim, it flies forward towards you. I believe it entered your space.
My space. What is that? It's something.
You can use your
but-
reaction.
Yes, my reaction. It has to succeed a con throw.
A Constitution saving throw, or take what type of damage?
Necrotic.
Necrotic.
Oh.
Okay. I thought, is it poison or necrotic?
It's necrotic.
Okay. It rolled an 18.
Okay, so that passed. Cool. Alright, what's going on then?
It whips forward with its claws towards you.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Rolled
Yeah,
a
well-
natural 1, so it doesn't hit you.
It misses. Wait, do I
It
know what
misses.
this creature is?
You, on your turn, that I'll allow it, since you entered the room, you can roll me a religion check for these.
It.
Wait, did you not do anything on your? What did you do on your turn?
I mean, would that be my action or it's just an extra?
I allow it as kind of your free interact option.
Okay.
Since you already had your weapon out.
Religion check.
Mm,
That's a 4. I know nothing.
You do not know anything
No.
about these.
Cool. So he just lunges at me and like almost
Lunges
trips
forward
through-
with its claws, and you hold your shield up, and you realize it didn't even hit your shield because it kind of tripped on its way over towards you.
Nice.
poor guy.
Yep. Gabriel.
This makes no sense because we're in a stupid hallway, but okay.
I'm going to implement the squeeze rule.
Okay, I'm just adjusting to the dark vision right now because I just don't I'm not used to it, so
Mm-hmm.
my eyes
Kinda
are still kind of like dilating. So that's why I haven't walked in yet.
I think I like where I am right now.
Do you?
Yes,
Gabriel. Hell.
I got you, buddy. Don't worry. I am going to cast Hold the Dead on the one engaging Ragnar. It hit, whatever it was. Oh, no, it's a wisdom save on your end.
I got a nat 20. Screw your Toll the Dead.
You know what, Ralphie?
Yeah, we're about to move beam.
Not yet. We're good.
That would be very petty. But no, I'll just
It
do a
would be.
spiritual weapon.
All right.
In that case, I'll take another 5. Ooh, terrible. I hate it.
You gonna?
Yeah.
You all notice, as Gabriel enters the room, the eyes of every creature in this room turn to look at Gabriel.
I guess I
Yep.
don't notice, but
I
Gabriel.
think you better go back in the hallway.
That's the
Yeah.
plan.
They don't
Now
like
that
you.
it's out, it's gonna take a swing at that one.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
oh, why did I? Of all the things.
So 30-20 to hit.
You hit.
For 5 damage.
For 5 radiant damage, force damage.
Force, I believe. Yes,
Force?
force damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna step back in here because I've witnessed something I don't think I should have seen.
What?
A lot of things.
It's just weird creatures with black O's.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Are you fine if I behead them?
All right. And Gabriel, it's your turn.
That's me.
This one down the bottom. Now having a not divine mission.
Not divine
up.
mission.
That is
Here.
so much movement.
And screams in your face in the same gargling, rotting scream. The
Sounds about
stench of
right.
it is
Don't hurt your
horrible.
throat.
Oh my gosh.
I got chicken in my mouth.
Y'all are gonna do
And
this to me
Screaming.
again.
Somebody taunted them to the door frame.
I'm not gonna leave this freaking hallway again, am I?
Protect Gabriel. You have a
Oh.
freaking polearm.
Narnad, what you doing?
Oh wait, did he? Oh, he just screamed. The scream didn't do anything.
No.
Scream didn't do
Okay.
nothing.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm Ralphie on the road and someone just past them, but then immediately slowed down. I was like, "What the frig, you freaking frig! What are you doing?"
I approve.
Ralphie's secret road rage issues come to light.
But then I noticed.
Secret.
Like, where's secret? Only people who'd ridden in the car with you knew you raged that badly.
Can I get out? Can I even get into the hallway at all from here?
No.
You cannot squeeze past enemies.
I can't squeeze past enemies. All right. Well then, I guess halberd out. Just in between him. I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna first. I'm gonna. No. I'm just gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with my halberd. Okay. I'm gonna hit him with my halberd. 10.
After bonuses,
Yes. I rolled a 3.
a 10 does not hit.
Center on me.
When you take, can I pull Arm Master still? When you take the action and attack, you don't have to hit. All right. Well, then I'm gonna awkwardly because it's a hallway, just gonna then pool, like a pool, just
Yep.
try and go for that. That's not much better. 13.
13. That actually hits.
That hits. Well, there we go. And that is plus. That's just plus 3. 7. 7 points of damage to him.
Bludgeoning damage, correct?
Bludgeoning damage, yes. 7 points of bludgeoning. And I say, well, I guess I'm stuck in the hallway again then for a little while.
It's fine.
Gabriel, this man is anyone hurt right now?
I
Hi.
can see.
Self-defense! It counts!
As you scream at self-defense, I take that to the end of your turn.
I believe so, yes.
All right. As this creature looks forward, I really wish I didn't have to do this because it's not a good move. I'm going to try it.
We're doing this. Oh my gosh, he is.
Concerning.
Hey,
From
no, you're
all the
gonna
way
be
over
fine.
here, this figure glares at you, Gabriel.
I don't even see him.
And-
Oh no.
Yes, you can. Can you not
It's-
see over here?
Not
No,
anymore.
I can't see their style.
Once you go through the doorway, you can't see that.
No! I can see him!
It moves to there. You can see it now.
Oh, I can
you give
barely
me
see
a wisdom? Can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I can. I don't wanna, but I can. $16.
16. You succeed. As the glare of the mummy
Mommy!
attempts to take you.
That's what I was afraid of.
All right.
Begins to take him?
And no, he succeeds.
Oh.
Attempts to take you and fails. All right. With that, its turn ends. Top of the round. Ragnar.
Let's see.
Ragnar.
Hey, Mai, I need your protection. I
You
Nate-
just completely screwed up everything, but
Nate, I need to remind you of something for next time.
Yeah?
You currently have 2 attacks when you take your attack action.
Oh, I forgot. I do have an extra attack now.
Believe
Are you
that
gonna-
also goes for Ragnar. I'm not going to allow you to take him now.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the start of your-
The one thing I know.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Ragnar. You get that at level 5 as well, right?
What? I think.
Yes. You have
First.
extra attack.
First time.
Yes.
First level 5,
So
baby.
When you take the attack action, you actually attack twice instead of once.
Oh. Does that mean that I attack 4 times if I use rage?
No, I believe it means you attack 3 times if you have the claws
Oh.
and rage.
Well, let's rage and pull out the claws.
All right, so you drop your great axe to the ground. You all see
Yes.
Ragnar's arms bulk out and claws shoot, as well as a lot of hair from his arms.
What?
No one said anything.
Alright, that's your bonus action. You're
yes.
raging.
Hey, Ralphie. I
What's that?
can attack this one, right?
The one right
Since
next
it
to you.
is-
Yes, you can attack that one.
Let's do an attack. Because, yes. That's 2d20s.
Are you doing a reckless attack or just a regular attack?
Regular.
All right, that's 1d20.
Mm. That is 8 plus
Plus 4, plus 3. Sorry, plus
4
7.
plus 3, that's 7. 15.
A 15 does hit. So for
Mhm.
this damage, it's 1d6 plus your strength plus your rage damage bonus.
Oh god. 1d6.
Let me look up your
That's
rage damage real
a
quick.
2. Strength is 4, right?
Strength bonus is 4.
So that's 6.
Hang on.
And
At level 5, your rage damage is 2.
So that's 8.
8
Cozy
slashing damage.
cleric hours.
Yes.
It still stands in front of you.
That's fine. I can't do anything else.
Yes, you can. You may attack again.
Alright. D20. 6. 4, 2. I think that's 12. If I'm mathing this right.
You rolled a 6.
Yep.
That would actually be 13, and that does hit.
Oh, did I? Hold on. I need to check something. I can't even find my 6 on this. I think I might have rolled on... Yeah, let's just go with 6. And that hit.
A 13 does hit. Yes.
Alright, 4, 8, 10 damage.
All right. As your claw sweeps through its head, it falls to the ground,
No,
unmoving.
and yeah, that's my turn.
You actually have another attack,
Yeah,
I
but
believe. How
it's
much movement
dead.
did you use?
I moved from here to here, so it's about 10-15 feet.
And you have how much movement?
40.
I mean,
You can move and hit another person.
yep.
No,
No? Okay.
You
not
don't want to?
yet. No, not yet.
Why are you like this?
Because
Whatever, we
Are they
got it.
considered humanoid or no? Or are they monsters?
They are undead. Let me look up.
they look humanoid.
I want to make them.
Actually,
I want to make the one that died undead again, but this time for us. But
Can
it
you do
says
that at this level?
yes. It says small or medium humanoid. It's a spell that I always have prepped up starting at this level. It's always prepared.
it
Yeah.
looks like an
check the
eldritch
casting
creature.
time of that.
Where does it say that? Is that
Hang on.
spell usage? Okay, so that would take a minute, which would be 10 rounds of combat.
10 rounds of combat, yeah.
You know, I could just not do anything for 10 rounds. Everybody else got this, right? No.
We're not gonna...
Yo, after we're done the combat, though, I could just take one of them with us. How long does it last?
Do it.
Does it not go away until it dies? 24 hours.
It might be a problem.
So, as a note, undead does not mean humanoid.
No, I know, but that's why I was
No,
asking
in
if
this
it was
case, humanoid is this, you wouldn't know this, but this is important 5e terminology.
That's why I was asking. 'cause
There's
I
creature
wasn't sure.
type.
Okay.
So, in the case of a zombie or a skeleton, it is considered undead, even
So
though it
these
has
are
a human shape.
zombies.
No, they're not zombies, but it is
Okay.
considered an undead. That is the type. It is not a humanoid.
Okay.
Even
Cool.
though it has a humanoid shape, it
That's
isn't
why I
actually
was
a
trying to
humanoid.
get
That was a good
clarification.
good
'Cause I'm
question
like,
to ask, because I wasn't actually
don't
sure
know.
myself.
Okay. So I will move here. And centered off of me, I want to cast Earth Tremor.
Okay.
What?
Cause each creature in a 10-foot
10-foot
radius.
Off of me. It should keep all of our people out, I think.
You're going
Yeah,
to
I'm
make a
out.
saving throw or take 1d6 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you are correct.
Okay.
Dex saves.
And they're trying to beat my spell DC? Is that how
Mhm.
that... Okay.
They rolled a 14 for the first one.
That's a fail, because mine's 16.
And a 15 on the second. They both fail. Roll up some damage.
Okay. It's just
And
1d6, and they're both prone. Okay, let me grab that.
Melee attacks against them have advantage. Ranged attacks have disadvantage.
Hey.
3 damage to each one.
3 to each.
Mm-hmm. Do they get an A up if they're prone?
No. only if they leave someone's attack range.
So if I leave, what if I leave their attack range?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, he's prone.
They're both prone.
What just
You're
happened?
welcome.
Just happened.
From my feet.
From your feet?
The
Your big feet?
stone burst around me, and
Oh.
it knocked down those two, and they took some bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Also, all the ground in a 10-foot radius is now difficult terrain.
Great. Great.
Great.
That's great
Wait,
for
I
you,
think-
Nate. You're locked in there.
Ah, great.
I think.
Whoa!
If the ground in the area is loose earth or stone, is this considered loose earth?
No. No, it is
So
not.
it's not difficult terrain. You're fine.
It's fine.
Or do they mean loose earth or stone? Or is it loose earth or
no,
loose stone?
or stone. It's both have to be loose.
Okay, good. Then you're fine. I didn't trap you in a room.
Great.
Awesome. I think that will be it for me, because that was my action. I don't got any good bonus actions hanging out right now.
At the bottom, moving
All right.
initiative again.
This one starts its turn.
Which one just started its turn?
That one.
Yeah, it can roll. I think that was con save. We determine. Yeah, con save.
That is a 18.
Okay, it passed. What is with your con saves?
They're good. This
They
one
are.
stands up.
Yeah.
It wants to attack Gabriel. Unfortunately, he's in a hallway and basically got cover if anything gets that close to him. So it just turns and looks at you, Evanthy, and swings a claw at you.
Great. Party time.
Oh, we
9.
can't get there.
Gabriel.
Does it taint off my shield at least this time?
Yep, it's an actual attack this time.
Oh, I never long rested. I need to do that. There we go.
You're not very good at this, are you?
That was a close one.
I say this to the creature that just tainted off my shield.
First things first.
Do I get a
Bonus action.
response?
Swing at this guy.
Nope. You don't get a response. Bonus action to swing at that guy.
Yes.
One attacking you?
Yep.
He gets advantage, right? Because prone?
Nope. Spiritual weapon cannot flank.
13.
To hit.
Yes.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yay! 6. No, hold on. 6. It's a different modifier, but it's the same.
All right. It's still standing. Well, it's actually not. Technically. Roll
It is
that
prone.
d20 again.
It's an
Yeah,
advantage.
Roll that d20 again.
15.
Okay, you still hit. I was just seeing if you could fish for a crit.
Well, I'll do it again because I have a mace, and I'm putting the mace to the face. Oh,
What's your
No
mace?
crit.
roll?
17, but I got bonuses and such.
Not a crit, but still
But
a
that's
hit.
a hit.
Roll damage.
Like 25. Mace is D6. Gross. Doing so little damage.
Mason did only a d6? I thought it was a d8.
It's a D6, but I did
Dang.
roll max damage, so 9 damage.
9 damage. With that, a sickening splat happens as your mace crunches in on its skull. It never stands.
Oh my gosh.
I point out the creature across the room, and I do the
Yeah.
Babe Ruth. I'm calling it out.
All right.
Hey,
gonna
Narnad can
take-
get in the room now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step forward so Narned can squeeze by me.
I'm going to try to move
Well,
the creature to the side so that you can see yourself.
I guess I can finally kind of. I still got to squeeze, but
I
It's
will
good
allow you to
enough.
get through that. All right. Anything else on your turn, Gabriel?
That's it.
All right. Narnad.
I still gotta squeeze through you. Whoa, ooh, okay. Stuff is going on.
Fine.
There's a
Or punch
giant.
the guy in front of me.
There's
Hit
a
this
giant
guy.
scythe in front of you. All right. Well, I'm gonna. Let's see.
I'm not a shield.
If
Well,
I get
it's not a
right,
very
can I
good
get him from
one.
here? Is that? That's 10 feet.
Yep.
That's 10 feet.
Yep.
I will be hitting him a bunch. Not an advantage because it's not the prone guy anymore. Is this one
He's
prone?
Not prone.
Not prone.
Nope.
No,
It stood
he
up.
stood up.
Natural 1. We're not
All
gonna
right,
worry
you
about
miss on
that.
that one.
We're not gonna worry about that
Does
one.
he
then.
hit me by accident?
Nope.
Okay.
That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, no. Yeah. Wait. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. I'm stupid.
15. That
15.
hits. Roll
That
damage.
finally hits. I can roll damage, and that's just strength by itself. Ooh.
D10 plus strength.
Yes. 10.
10 damage.
Hit him with 10. Ah, I hit him, and then I do some. And then I do a pole arm hit. 12, 17, 19.
19 hits.
19 hits. That's with the D4. 8.
8 damage. You
Yeah.
cave its skull in.
So I go. Bah!
As it
Boom!
falls, never to rise again.
Whew, good stuff. And I see that guy over there, and
I see that guy over there locking eyes with Gabriel, and I do not like that I'm in between Gabriel and that thing.
I'm gonna stand right, and I'm gonna hop over here and stand right in front. Then,
All right.
but with my halberd at the ready, you know, because I can do that.
Alrighty. The mummy over here, seeing that it's not going to get to Gabriel past all of these people, turns to its glare, but it does not use its glare on Ragnar. Rushing forward, it swings its fist. at
Can I
Ragnar.
get him with that?
That's entering your 10-foot
He
range.
entered. He entered my 10-foot range. Ooh, 21.
That'll hit.
All right, epic. That's another. Why did I put it up? Oh no, it's in my hand. I did not put it up actually. Oh, that's not 5. 5 damage.
5 damage.
5 damage. Right as he got up there.
All right, you take a jab at it.
Probably could have protected.
It
Bruno,
reaches
but-
forward with the fist, swinging it forward heavily. With a 17 to hit.
Yes.
All right, you're going to. Can I get a con saving throw from you?
Is it a D4?
No, that's your D20 plus your
Mm,
Constitution saving.
17.
You succeed. You do not gain a curse.
Squeeze me? Great.
However, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. You are now raging, so that is halved to
Ooh.
6. And also, you take 14 points of necrotic damage, which you do not have.
That's 20.
Woo!
If I can
That's a total of 20 hit points from that one attack.
Woo!
Unfortunately, that's not where its turn ends.
Goodness.
As it looks at you and glares. I need a wisdom saving throw.
He gets to
Another
do-
20.
You rolled a 20?
No.
Yes. No, I
Oh.
rolled a 19.
Ah, plus 1 from your wisdom. Okay.
No, I don't have wisdom, I think. No.
So how'd you get a 20? Oh, it's a
No,
D20. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's
All right,
fine.
you succeed.
That's an ugly glare.
It is a very ugly glare. That is its turn. It is your turn now.
Alright, attack.
Sounds good.
19.
19 to hit.
Plus,
Oh,
what?
that stinks.
Plus
Yeah.
7, which hits.
Yeah,
Six-
that's 26.
26. Roll your damage.
D6. 1 plus what? That's 5 damage, I think.
1 plus 6.
Oh, that's 7.
Yep, you do 7 damage to it. It's
And
not
then
dead
I
yet.
have 2 attacks left, if
You
I'm
still
right.
have 2 more attacks.
Alright, let's continue. Nat 20.
There we
That is a
go.
crit.
I'm not even
Now-
going to add on the rest.
I have a question for you. Are you
Yes.
not a half orc?
I am a half-orc.
Cool thing about half orcs, when you crit, you have something called savage attack. You can roll your weapon damage die 1 additional time. So you roll 3d6 and then
Alright.
add your bonuses.
Alrighty.
He doesn't get a breathe fire or ice.
No, I'm just
but
figuring,
he
like, so
hits really hard
he does
if he-
2d6 normally.
on a crit. Instead, he rolls 3d6 on
He
his
get-
crit.
Would anyone be everyone would be able to do that though, right? You add an extra.
Then it's
No.
6 in the additional modifiers, right?
So you rolled a total of 6 between the 3d6?
No, I rolled 14 between the 3d6.
14 on 3d6 and then add
Yes.
6 damage. So that's 20 damage.
Yes.
You still have 1 more attack.
So if
Oh,
I roll
well,
a
let's
d20,
continue.
would I roll 2 d10s?
If you roll a
Yes,
nat 20,
you-
you roll 2 d10s and
That
add your
is
modifiers.
a 6.
He's rolling 2 for the crit and then 1 additional one.
You rolled
because
a
he's
6.
a half orc.
Yes.
All right, so you're going to add your 7 to that, which
That is
makes
11.
that...
I thought he just rolled 2 anyways from the
13.
weapon.
Oh yeah, it's 13.
It's 1
No, his weapon is 1d6.
Oh.
That's 13. That does hit.
Oh, his claws.
Alright.
They're only
Yes.
1d6. Okay.
Yes.
5
If it was
plus
his great axe, it'd be
4.
3. It'd be 3.
You,
3d12.
rolled a 5 on the damage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus
That is
6.
11.
So 11 damage. How much damage did you do that round?
Oh
So
god.
he
Yeah,
did
I
20
did
in 1 hit. He did 11. That hit. So
Oh my
that's
God.
31.
Oh,
I keep ripping my pants.
I think
yeah.
I
I'm sorry.
did.
Unless if I'm wrong, you did 43 damage that one
I
round.
think you're right.
To give you an example,
Level
I did
5!
50 damage as a level 7 warlock. You almost did as much damage as me in one
At
turn.
level 5.
Level
At
5, baby.
5. And I had to
Well,
cast a
freaking-
level 4 spell for that.
Freaking
I-
beast barbarians. 3 attacks is crazy.
Yes.
My bad.
But it was 1d6.
Yeah,
Uh,
3 attacks at 1d6 isn't insane, but that's
um,
good.
Especially when you crit.
Especially when you add 6 to as a modifier to every damage roll.
Imagine critting on attack rolls.
I don't know why your luck is so bad, Nate. I can't help you. Roll different dice. I'm sorry I gave you bad dice.
So I haven't used your
He
dice
bought
today.
his own dice.
I haven't used your dice today.
So
That's the
All right,
problem.
It's not down.
What?
You have a bonus action still.
Shoot. I can't use bonus actions. I don't have anything.
That's fair.
You technically could have done
Unfortunate-
reckless for all those too, but
You could have rolled all of them at advantage, but then it gets advantage on attack rolls against you.
Yeah, that's why.
Being that it did that much damage to you as a barbarian, might
Yeah.
not be a good player.
No,
Evan Lee.
Hi, I have so
I
much
need healing.
temp HP. Oh, you need healing? How bad are you looking?
35
looking-
out of 64.
What?
so
Is
you're
it
in
half?
half.
Oh, he's fine. I don't want to hear it. That's,
What?
that is
We're gonna have a
That's actually
talk
fine.
later
Yeah.
about it.
the freaking
I
rest
agree.
of us. That's our normal HP at max. I don't want to
Yeah,
hear
but you all have higher ACs than this guy.
it. He's fine for now.
He almost killed me.
I'm gonna come in and be a second option. Here we go. I'm gonna run in here and try to smack him.
You want to try to smack him?
Go try to smack him.
All right, you try to smack him.
$16. That's a smack.
16 hits. Roll damage.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out again.
I will go ahead and tell you, any of it that is necrotic or poison, don't bother rolling.
Okay, so then that means I just roll my d8 for my bludgeoning damage.
I don't want to try to separate out that math, but yeah,
So 7.
7 damage.
7
Alright.
damage.
He feels like a boss. Or a mini boss at least.
It certainly seems a heck of a lot tougher than the other enemies you just killed.
I think we're only in room 1.
You're only in room 1.
Yeah,
gonna need
so
a short
that
rest.
will, I think, be it for me.
All right, Gabriel.
Yeah. Bonus action.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just
Dude.
get it. Smack it. Kill it.
14.
14. All right. As you swing, you hit to roll damage.
Yay. 9. Still kicking?
It is still kicking. I do have to do a little bit of math here real quick. I apologize.
You're fine.
Looking hurt.
Oh, it's looking hurt.
Okay.
I mean, he's already
feel
wrapped in
better.
bandages.
But ignore the... I could just do that. All right. You're good to go.
He wouldn't know that, so Toll the Dead. Oh, it's 2d8 now? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'll roll the save just so you can
Yeah.
feel really sad when he fails and you still can't do it.
Yeah. It's going to happen, and then nothing's going to
Yeah.
happen. So,
You don't have to
That's a
remember.
wisdom save.
yeah.
You rolled an 11.
He fails.
Your bell goes off and nothing happens.
Yeah. You don't have to
Oh,
remember about
no.
your extra attacks because it just does double damage everything you do now.
Yeah, but that means he doesn't get more chances to hit when he misses.
Yeah. Well,
Which, in this case, he doesn't miss. Things roll high. All right, anything else on Gabriel's turn? Or are you going to hide behind your friends?
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm fine right here.
Dang it! I tried!
Yeah.
No, no.
So
Stay back
coward.
there.
I'm gonna get.
One of her hits.
I'm just gonna stay right here, and we're gonna do some whacking. We're gonna do some whacking.
Gonna do some
Gonna
whacking.
do some whacking.
Gonna do some whacking.
13.
I should have flanked.
13,
Damn it.
that hits.
13
forgot.
hits. Ooh. 13. 13 damage.
13 damage.
9
Okay.
plus 4. I got him.
Still up. You notice that your weapon, much like the claws previously, although they savaged into this creature, can't seem to find anything vital. It's
Okay.
doing damage, but maybe not as much.
Well, for this next one, I'm gonna slash instead.
Okay.
Hold on, actually.
That's like 22. That's not gonna hit. It's not 15, so that one hits, right?
Okay. That hits.
Yay! I'm gonna hit him again.
If you're looking up Beast Totem, I already did such.
14.
14 damage.
14 damage.
All right.
Can I tell if that
Like
did anything?
before.
Just like before. Shoot. All right. Well, then we're gonna do one more hit with a pole arm.
I don't want to be medic. Oh, go ahead.
14.
14 hits.
14 hits. 6 bludgeoning.
6 bludgeoning. Okay. What's up?
I don't want to be meta, but if it has resistance because it's a non-magical attack, his weapons are actually considered magical.
I believe
My
But
weapon
it's
is
still
not
just-
magical.
Your halberd, if you carved runes on it, it's a magical weapon.
does it actually give that perk?
Yes, it
In
is
the fight?
considered a magical weapon.
See, that's important to know. I didn't know
That's why I wanted to just check
That's
that
good
one.
to look up. I'm gonna look. I want to
yeah.
know that
I want to know that
just so
too.
I know exactly what's going on, because that is a pretty major perk
Yeah.
that monks don't get until level 8,
Rune
or
Knights
6 or something.
Rune Knights train in ancient forms of enchantment known as inscription, granting
Hey,
the
what's
ability
up?
to inscribe runes on your shield and weapons. Because runes can only
Yes,
be
please.
inscribed during forging process, part of your training requires you to learn how these items crafted and what
Yeah, I
materials
went to
are
my
needed.
computer. I have the
Purchasing and
fan on,
crafting
but
these
it's
items
putting off
costs
a lot of
4
heat.
times as normal. Runic weapons and shields count as magical for the purposes of damage and damage resistance and immunity. I remember that one because Ralphie, we fought mummies. You son of a bitch.
They suck.
They do.
So as a note, I'm gonna have to mess with some stuff with that. You still kill this. I'm gonna note that I'm not gonna keep you from using your abilities, Nate. But I do think I'm gonna take away that until you can spend some time forging your equipment, because they cost technically 4 times as much, and it's supposed to be done on creation of your equipment.
No, I imbue it every morning.
Yes, but it still has to have the rune in it. I'm gonna make sure, but
Are you? I don't care either way. If you don't want to make it magical, I'm fine with that. I didn't think mine were as magical. So am I technically? Yes,
It's strange. It's super strange.
Yes, I am technically putting.
hold on. Where were you reading that from?
Yeah, it's not
That
on the
was,
wiki. How is that? From
The wiki
something else?
doesn't have anything about that. It just is touch and imbue.
I might be looking at a different
You learn 2
one.
runes of your choice from among the runes described below, and each time
Yeah.
you use the place.
Oh, what is this? No, this is not. What? No.
I'm not finding that in here because it doesn't bypass resistances from what I'm reading here.
I may have been looking at the old Rune Knight stuff.
That might have been
where
on
it
the
was
old because
still-
that's a little bit high level for level
Yeah.
5. And actually, you get that at level 3. So I think that might have been Unearthed Arcana at that point.
Yeah,
I think so.
Which means while you were using that was correct, because this didn't
Yes.
release while we were playing.
Yes.
Because the new one, you don't have to forge it, and 2, you can
Yeah.
do it on any item and weapon.
Yeah,
you just touch
every
it
every
and imbue it
morning,
over a
yeah,
rest.
every day. It's crazy.
So-
That'd be crazy. Yeah.
I am gonna run with the one that's currently
Yeah.
that I have. If
Yeah.
you can find where that old one was, I am genuinely curious. It doesn't make a difference to this combat
Yeah.
specifically because that last hit. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that does make a difference.
It's
It's
still up.
upright.
Yeah. Well, I've
But
been
I think you
slashing
only
it and hitting
did-
it and bonking it real good.
Yeah.
You did a significant amount of damage.
Yeah.
But I can't find anything.
That was actually
gives
really.
you-
This was a pretty good round for me.
That was a really good
damage-wise.
damage round.
It's because I switched dice to the dice you gave me, obviously.
Yeah, this is
Should've
an
been using your
old,
dice.
old one.
Yeah.
This has stuff that
Sorry
even
for
I
holding
didn't
things
use.
up. But I do that, and
Not
I
you.
also I move right here.
You move behind.
Marla.
I move behind him. So we technically have like a little T block, not a T block.
My apologies.
Yes, a
I know
T
that
block.
feeling.
That's all good. Like when you were running that, that's how it ran. I remember something about you specifically being the only one that could get through their resistances because no one else had magic. That fight sucked.
It
first
did.
off, I was a bard, and that was when Highway was running week-long rests. I wasn't using any of my spells.
Rough.
It was rough.
Yeah.
And as a bard at that level, I didn't even get my bardic inspirations back until a long rest. I
Mhm.
couldn't use my class. Yeah, be glad I don't run those rules. They suck to play with.
Week
make more
long,
sense,
long
but they
rest. What do you
suck.
mean? A long.
As a note, 5e rules, you're supposed to per day have 7 combat encounters.
Mhm.
I normally run 2 max because it's hard to fit that many combats in a day.
yeah.
So to
That's a
augment
little
that,
silly.
some of the players were like, okay, or no, the DMG to augment that. That's in the DMG. They said you can instead run a long rest or a short rest as a night's rest, so 8 hours, and a long rest as a week of downtime. it sucks. If you're playing anything
it's
but a
not great.
combat caster, and even if you're playing a combat caster, it's rough. All right. Anyhow, that was the sidetrack for fun. But yeah, unless we can find that later, I'm gonna run it as the wiki dot goes.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that. That thing's pretty busted. I feel like I'm only
It's
putting like
not busted.
I feel
to
like
be
I'm only
fair,
just
'cause
like I'm just kind of like waving my hands on it, and like the rune just shows up. I'm not carving it like
I
literally.
kind of imagine that you're like etching into it a bit.
Like-
It's cool
Yeah.
like that.
But I'm not like leaving like a permanent thing into it.
Yeah, no, you're probably like running chalk or something.
Something like
Like
that.
a magic chart.
But I
chalk.
don't
That's
feel like
how
it
I imagine it.
stays. I don't know.
It specifically doesn't. It says it doesn't.
Yeah, so I felt like that.
You're
wouldn't
not allowed
make
to have
it.
multiple runes on past just the 2. All right, it is its turn unless if you got something else after your
Yeah.
movement.
But I usually
All right.
put my fire rune on my halberd, and I usually put my cloud rune on my.
As
Well, actually, can I even put it on this because it's already magical?
not supposed to.
Yeah, well,
Not supposed to, but it doesn't say you can't.
Well, then
actually, no,
then
you can.
I put
No, Rune Knight can put it on enchanted gear. You could.
Mhm.
yeah,
You could
well,
put
then
it
I
on
do.
your crown.
I usually do.
Yep.
My pretty crown.
Evan, it did start in your zone.
Yep.
Are you using your reaction?
Yes. Wait, no, it's necrotic damage though. You said it doesn't do anything.
I mean, technically, you don't know that yet. Do you want to run your action, or do you
Yes,
feel
do
like
it.
it's not worth it?
do it.
Okay.
I love me. Whoa. No, I'm good.
It would have failed. You would at this point realize that your spores don't do anything to it.
Yep.
All right. At this time, it swings its fist forward at the barbarian.
Oh.
At the same time, it turns over and glares at Evanthy. Evanthy, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Hang on 1 second. I'm being attacked.
Dang, you're shaking
I am being
good.
attacked. I'm also holding pizza. There's a lot happening.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is that hit?
Okay.
That is a 19.
Yes.
Intercept.
Wait. I gotta roll
I'm
my.
gonna accept
I
this.
thought I had to roll a
19.
wisdom.
Adds or takes damage away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah. So what do you?
All right. Now, does that happen before damage is dealt?
before
right?
damage is dealt,
It's not as good on barbarians, that means, but that's fine. You're still going to greatly reduce this.
you're gonna reduce it by whatever this is. You're gonna reduce it by 3.
What's your wisdom save?
Me?
Yep.
Add wisdom to a dice roll.
Your
I rolled
d20.
it. I rolled my 18, and my wisdom save is a +8.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not going to get to use this on a single person, y'all. That's
Nope.
kind of upsetting. I specifically didn't hit Nate because he's not a well, it is a threat now. He would have hit you, except you went behind another thing, so it's kind of hard for it to see you. Evanthy was right there, but Evanthy rolled so high, it didn't matter.
My wisdom saving throw is an 8, Seth. I don't want to hear it. You can't hit me with wisdom stuff.
I'm out of the
I just-
hallway, so I'm fine
Skip it.
now. What's your
What
your
wisdom
attack?
issues?
Roll. You've just been shaking for 20 minutes.
I just did roll. That is
Just normal D&D things.
9. That's a 9. Roll your
That's gonna be
reduction.
That's gonna be -3.
Actually-
I rolled a 3, so 3. Wait, am I
Okay.
doing that right?
I think
It's
it's
not.
plus your. It's your a D10, correct? Look up your thing. 'cause
Yeah,
that
I'm looking
matters.
real quick. I don't know if it's just that or if it's that plus.
That was plus something.
Oh, it is
Maybe
plus
higher level.
proficiency. Wow. So then it's
Ooh.
6.
So that's 6.
-6 then.
All right, so you would take 3 bludgeoning damage,
Half.
Ragnar, which is halved only by 1 because we always round up. That's
Ooh.
been giving you guys a lot more damage. You guys do more damage, so do the enemies. So you take 2 bludgeoning damage, but you also take 13 necrotic damage.
Alright.
So you take a total of 15 damage.
Woo!
How much down was
You
it?
took a-
12 necrotic.
Yes.
Alright. I need healing.
Did you
I got you.
already take the 2 bludgeoning as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is its turn. It is your turn, Ragnar.
Does it move?
I
Nope.
Bye.
It's gonna
Are
hurt.
you sure you want to do that? Are you going to
Get
use your
to
action
AOP.
to disengage?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm almost dead.
You're really not almost dead, but I understand you retreating. You are
We
hurt.
could have flanked it, and I could have
What
gotten
does
advantage.
You
Okay.
could still flank it. You have Narnad on one side.
But he's too far away, isn't he?
It is
I
attack
mean,
range, I think. It's
I
being
believe it's
threatened
supposed
by
to be
him.
attack range.
Oh, it's
Hold on.
threatened, and Narnad has
Hold
the...
on.
How does that work? Because Narnad has polearm, and that's a 10-foot.
Mm-hmm. I don't. Well, is that? Am I still technically flanking? 'Cause I'm not right beside him though.
That's what I'm checking.
That's what I needed him to look at.
Because now it's down to wording whether it's adjacent.
Whether it's
or if
whether
it's
it's
in
within
threatening
5
range.
feet. Yeah. Technically, 5e doesn't have flanking, by the way, so I have to.
Make a judgment call.
Flanking is Humber.
Yeah.
It's a
say-
very commonly accepted house rule.
Right.
I say go for it, because his weapon range is 10 feet, so...
I am of the opinion that I will be using it on monsters, so you guys should use it.
What do you
too.
mean? He ran away. Ragnar ran away.
Hold on.
I can
Yeah.
get around
Hold
it
on.
and flank on my turn.
What
Just-
Ralphie is saying is that if a monster has 10-foot reach, then
And
he
another
can
one's
flank.
behind it. It can give.
he can flank
Okay.
using
use
them.
flank.
I think that's fair.
I am.
Yo, you already ran away and used your action to disengage. Just stay
Yeah.
back if you're not worried about it. Be a
Yeah.
coward. It's fine.
Wow.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
Uh,
the variant in 5e technically requires adjacency,
Okay.
but I don't like that.
And we'll let you use it on monsters.
I think it's ridiculous. I think it's
Honestly.
absolutely ridiculous to not be able to threaten with a spear.
Spears are threatening. Halberds are threatening.
I'm very threatening. Threatening.
All right, unless if you all have if you all hate it, I'll say no. But I kind of like the concept of being able to use your reach.
I'll leave
to the
it.
best of
I'll
its
leave it up to
ability.
you.
All right, I'm making a ruling then. Reach counts for flanking.
I'll hate it.
Yeah.
I'll hate it later when
Still-
you do that to me.
That means it's
Now,
my
as a
turn.
note, that does not apply for ranged attack disadvantage.
It's just reach.
That is very specific. It says you have to be within 5 feet to give disadvantage when ranged attacks.
Yeah. I'll stay back for one round.
I'm gonna once again just smack the heck out of this guy. At
I'm here once
advantage.
again to tell you about Shillelagh.
Yes! Bonk!
Bonk
But-
time!
That means advantage, so I roll 2. Oh, I almost spilled on my dice. That would have been sad. Okay.
Bonk 'em.
There you go.
Thanks.
Well, you can't do it before. You got to roll first.
I'm sorry.
Well, I glad I rolled an advantage because I rolled a 15 and a 2.
All right, well, the 15 plus all your
Yes.
bonuses definitely is going to hit.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god, shut up, Nate. 11.
11.
Yeah. I rolled a 6
Freaking
and it's
Shillelagh
at 5.
somehow counts as a magic attack, so...
It's because it's imbued
Yeah.
with magic.
I mean,
I know, but it doesn't change the weapon damage type, which frustrates me. Because if you don't assume, it doesn't actually state for a fact that it's a magic attack. But it has to be.
doesn't
so-
it grow it?
Nope.
No, it imbues
It just
with
shields
magic.
it. Yeah, it shields it
Oh,
with
I don't know. Why
the
did I
force
think it made it
field,
bigger?
essentially. Nope.
Yeah, I've got glowing spectral
As
force field.
your stick glows and swings down into this thing's head,
Hell yeah, it does.
it splatters, and the creature
Yeah.
slumps to the ground.
Ooh.
Was
While
there
Ragnar's
blood?
just behind me, just
Did I just
Not
bust
a lot of
you?
blood.
No.
There was some
Oh.
black ooze that came out.
I am
Nice.
not doing that.
yeah,
just
cowarding
kinda
away.
shake it
I
off.
saw.
My
That's what I'm
shoulder.
assuming when I
As
saw
a
him run
note,
away.
When I say this thing's a mummy,
Sorry?
this isn't like an Egyptian mummy. This is a wrapped corpse. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't. I want you all to
I
have the correct
figured it was
picture
a
in your
wrapped
mind.
corpse, which is why I was asking if they were considered humanoid because they're
It's not
shaped
embalmed.
like humans. I know.
Ralphie, the flashbacks that shot through me when you said there's a wrapped corpse. I want you to know, I freaked out for a good minute.
Feeling good. Feeling good.
I'm not gonna lie. When Ragnar first did his damage, I forgot they have resistance. So I did all of the damage calculations. I'm like, how is this high of level? This thing's not that bad. I was wrong.
They're terrible.
Did you redo it all?
I added the health back like it was
Okay.
supposed to be.
Good. Can I
you
can
guys
I
didn't
can
get
I
cheated.
inspect this creature to see like what does his face look like? What the heck is this guy?
So as you look down at this kind of mutilated body, something vaguely humanoid is down there. The skin is it's kind of hard to tell color with dark vision, but it looks to be a sickly gray. The teeth are long, the ears are pointed. Little tiny strands of hair come off of its head, kind of Smeagol-like. It doesn't look nice.
Ugh. Has like 2 eyes and noses though.
I just kind of poke it with my stick.
Yeah. Does it look like it has pockets of sorts? Does it look like it's got anything on it?
Could I also get one more Constitution saving throw from Ragnar?
Constitution. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You've done a couple of those.
There you go.
Sure.
That's lucky,
Oh God.
because I'm pretty sure you would have died had you failed that.
Yes.
I
Why?
hate you.
There's at least a 60% chance you would have died had you failed that.
Why?
Curses.
Oh.
Mummies
Really,
suck.
really fun stuff.
Can I start
Do you not
wrecking
remember?
this corpse support?
Sure.
Oh,
You
he
can
got
savage the
crushed
crushed by
corpse.
the corpse.
No, he could
I'm
have.
gonna desecrate
Do you
it.
not remember when Delmar was just puking his blood out of his mouth for hours?
It was
And it
Delmar
happened
and
for
Noreen
days?
stuck in a room together with 4 mummies.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
Now that I am recalling. I was
Delmar had one hit point when he got cured?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't part of it, so I didn't care.
It's really
Okay.
bad. I'm gonna pull back the curtain real quick. So the way that curse works is horrible. If you fail that saving throw, I'm not gonna tell you what the DC was.
I'm assuming.
If you fail it, every 24 hours, first off, you can't regain hit points, period.
Oh.
You can't be healed. And every 24 hours, you take 3d6 damage that decreases your hit point maximum.
Oh, he was a terrible person to get that.
If you reach 0, you die.
Oh.
It does not end naturally. It can only be cured with magic.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have relentless endurance. Doesn't that kick in when I'm reduced to that?
No, because your hit point
Mm.
maximum is reduced.
No.
Yeah.
Which would mean he can last for a while, but not very long.
He's actually the best
Gotcha.
person in the party to get hit with that, by the way. He has the most
Yes.
hit points.
Yes.
You guys are very lucky he frontlined that fight.
Yes.
Also, he has the highest con in the party.
Yes.
No, I just have a casual 16.
I mean, it
It's
was
all
up to the
a
mummy.
Casual 16 con. Casual.
Mine's like 13, I think.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah, my constitution is.
he doesn't have the highest con in the party.
All right. Well, okay,
how
but he
busted
does have the
Gabriel
highest hit
is.
points.
He
Hey,
does.
DM.
Hey,
What's with this big
Gabriel.
hole?
Hey,
None
yeah,
that
I'm
wants to
feeling
look
it.
at this big hole in the middle.
We'll come back away from the GM's curtain. As you gaze around this room, the stone room has several pillars, a total of 12 pillars,
Mm-hmm.
each one showing the sign of age, each one carved to look like it was made of stone, as of stone bricks. As you look closer, there's no mortar. These were carved by hand. As you approach the center of the room, you find what appears to be a lined square well. Except as you get closer, you hear strange.
Whoa! Ooh, if I did
Coming
that, I
from
would have.
down deep within the well.
Nope.
Looking
Nope.
closer, you
I-
don't see walls to the well either.
Do not
You don't
get
see a
anywhere
bottom
near
or
that.
walls.
I
That
can't
looks-
tell with my dark vision currently. I can't see a bottom.
300 feet.
300
you can't
feet.
see walls or bottom.
Terrifying.
Nope, I'm having freaking
All right.
jumping from platform.
All
to
right, everyone,
platform and
don't
almost
get near the
dying
hole.
Flashbacks.
I am-
Gabriel.
I'm
No.
going to place my hand on Ragnar,
Thanks.
and I am going to do a cure wounds on him.
Thank you.
I'm
Ragnar,
pointing
thank
out
you for
over
succeeding
here.
those con saves. I would have
Please.
felt bad.
Thank you.
If Ragnar actually
I would-
died.
If Ragnar
was-
died because I put mummies in this game, I would have been sad.
Oh,
I
no,
was
you would have been so
Genuinely
happy.
terrified.
Not
that
not
whole
for killing
time.
someone with just mummies. It's cheap. There are ways I'd be very proud of killing people, but mummies are not one.
Cool. I'm gonna do something funny. I'm gonna take the
Right.
mummy.
Let's
Can I
do
touch
it.
the? I'm gonna touch the mummy. Poke the mummy a little
Touch
bit.
the mummy. It's kind of savaged at this point as
All right.
Ragnar tore it to shreds.
I'm gonna take the mummy and I'm gonna throw it in the well.
Okay.
You
No.
are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is anyone gonna stop me?
Yes.
I am as far away as
Continuing.
possible. I sense danger. I'm like, I fall
Can
in
you
that.
not?
That's the end.
Can I not?
Not the cut
I
on a
mean,
rope
No.
end.
you want to keep the mummy here just in case its body gets back up. I mean, it's undead. You never
No.
know.
Just in case, maybe. I don't know. This
Yeah,
weird
should I be
place
casting
falls
gentle repose
apart.
on these things?
All right
Maybe so they
then.
don't come
All right, he
back?
told me not to, so I won't. All right.
I mean,
Ragnar.
that's a safe thing to do with undead creatures.
To dispose of them.
Ragnar,
Casting
you
gentle
regain
repose.
19 hit points.
It's pretty good.
Yay.
Do we need to take it? I don't need it. I'm feeling great
then
right now. But
I'm gonna Pearl of Power to get that spell slot.
Fair enough.
how far was the trek to here from the actual cave entrance?
I would say roughly 20 feet into the cave.
Oh, so
That far in.
Bruno, you definitely hear us right now. You definitely could have come and help. But whatever. But we're not that
I
far.
mean, remember, he's another 60 feet
He's
away
another 60 feet.
past
still.
that, and
It's
there's
fine.
a lot of bending.
But we're
You
not
definitely heard
far.
something.
If we need to, we
But-
can go back up and do a rest if Ragnar needs a rest.
In theory, you all have opened a door now. But yes, in theory.
Yes. Can I look at these chains over here?
Sure. As you get closer, they appeared old, pitted iron chains. Not a lot of rust, surprisingly.
Can
the
I?
ball on the end is significant. You feel like it would definitely hobble someone, but
Is it connected to the
manageable.
ground?
Yes, but just through an iron ring. You could probably manage to get it out if you wanted.
All right, I want to get it out.
No.
All right. Roll me an athletics check. Are you
I
using any
will.
tools or just ripping against it?
Oh wait, I need to read. I think my crowbar actually helps me with that.
Yes, it does.
My crowbar. Yeah. You think I can use like my crowbar to like kind of leverage and pry it out? Can I do that?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, then I get that. I get to use advantage on my strength check.
That is correct.
Natural 20.
With ease, you jam the curved end of your crowbar under the metal and shift up.
Gosh, I keep putting this idiot's
The
name.
bolts attaching it to the stone snap away.
Epic. All right. Well, Sidorn asked for scrap metal, right?
Certainly did.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take as many. Well, how much of this can I drag
This is
of
no
these
fun.
ball and chains?
All right, you can get the whole thing.
Yeah. All right. Unless anyone Ragnar wants to come out and help me, I'm gonna take these back
No.
up to the. I'm gonna take these outside.
This specific set is designed, as you look closer, to be set around the necks of two creatures.
Ooh.
Maybe you should throw it in the pit.
No.
No.
Sidorn asked us to bring. Remember, you said you wanted to do a
Yes,
cool
for
thing.
shields or sheets of
He
metal.
he asked for.
That's not a sheet of metal.
Well, I'm gonna take
All
it
right,
outside.
Are you taking it all the way outside, or are you just taking it to the stairwell?
I'm just gonna take it to the stairwell for now, I guess.
All right. Please
I
make
imagine
note
we stash.
in
on.
your inventory or in the player stash what you're getting and where you left it,
Okay.
so that you know
Taking
to pick it up.
big ball and chains.
That's what you can call it if you'd like.
All right.
Hey, Gabriel.
Yes.
Do you know what these creatures are? They
Well,
hurt.
to me, they appear to be undead. Do I have to make some sort of roll for Gabriel's in-depth knowledge?
Sure. Roll me a religion check.
Gross. Who has religion?
Not me.
Do you not have a good?
Actually, I think I have a +1 in.
Oh,
religion.
I'm actually pretty good. I actually know.
I was joking, but I don't actually have religion.
I'm pretty smart. You know.
Drop my thing.
I made a religion check when we first walked in, and I failed. I didn't know what they were.
I mean, I was looking at it
19.
earlier. That's fine. He's got it.
19?
Yep.
Which one are you trying to identify?
Whichever one Ragnar wanted me to identify. I assume the
Ragnar-
mummy.
The mummy?
Yeah.
You would know that this is referred to as a mummy. Generally, they are cursed undead. Placed there under, oftentimes, someone being mummified alive. Their lingering curses within them can transfer to other beings. They are also they're strongly evil creatures. However, they follow strict rules in some way, shape, or form.
I will relay this information to Ragnar.
Can you cast some form of holy man thing on these things?
Holy man.
Just in case they want to wake up.
Not specifically today. I don't have it prepared. But
Evan,
you
do
don't
want
feel-
to chime in on that?
No.
I mean, you can just set him on fire if you wanna.
Are we
No.
burning bodies?
I can't do that either.
Does Ragnar
But
not
if
have
you
a
What
could-
tinder
about
box
the
and
pit
port?
right there?
If you would
Can we
feel
just-
more comfortable.
We could throw it into the pit. I'm not getting near the pit, actually. I changed my mind. It gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, let's throw the lizard into the pit.
All right. Well, I have a spiritual weapon because I'm not touching these things. The scythe is just gonna stab
just,
into
like-
one and just kind of
I use
I
Rag
don't know
it.
if it can move
piece of
things.
steak.
You know what? I will allow this. Roll me a wisdom check for spell strength.
spell strength check.
Is spiritual
Straight
just
wisdom.
kind of like
Yeah.
a bigger mage hand?
16.
No, it doesn't do this at all. 16? All right. You can manage to grab or slowly drag one of the smaller figures toward the pit.
Ooh.
I will, I will get all the corpses within 5 feet of the pit, but from there I'm just gonna have the.
Could Narnad use his halberd and just kind of poke him in?
As a note, that's going to take you quite a bit of time. Because
And-
essentially what you're doing is making repeated attacks against them to attempt to move them.
I could, I'm not
Um,
gonna.
I'm not really making you stab them a million times to
You
do
won't
it.
shove them into the pit for us?
Are we
You don't even have
okay?
to get close. You could be 10 feet away. You just gotta poke them into it.
I could throw one. I could probably throw these guys.
No.
I could probably
Don't
throw this
touch.
guy.
No
I'm
touch.
fine. We've hit him. You were the one who hit him with your claws a bunch when they were
Now that
alive.
you've calmed down, you're so cautious about this.
Yeah.
You savaged the bodies, and now you're like,
Now
You
you're
know-
afraid of them. Yeah.
Well,
I
here's the
almost
thing.
died. Twice.
He doesn't know
Yeah,
that.
you're fine. You weren't that close to death.
I was
Close
at
to
20
zero.
health.
He
that's the
doesn't know he
closest
was-
he's been.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know about the zombie.
He doesn't know the number,
zombie
but you
curse.
could tell how
Come
hurt
on.
you are.
I thought you were a bounty hunter.
He just needs to walk it off.
Used to doing tough stuff. You
There's
know?
a difference between cave exploration and bounty hunting. I'll
Yeah.
give him that.
Yeah, I
Pretty
guess.
strong
yeah.
difference there. Doug, I don't think would be as happy walking
Yeah.
into a crypt of undead.
You know, I guess isn't as tough as like a drug dealing gnome, but you know,
Jesus Christ. Hey Gabriel,
That's
do you
fine.
still have that high-paying bounty.
The wizard? I have the paper.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, let's toss you on that adventure and see if you come back alive.
I mean, we could together. If we all work together, I'm
No.
sure we could figure that
Just
out.
you.
No?
Who knows? They could be
Just you.
NCs. The high-powered wizard.
Well,
It's up to them. I'll have to ask
if
the
this
party
is
about
enough
that later.
friendly banter, there seems to be a door on the other side. Shall we make our way there?
Do y'all want to keep going?
Gabriel-
Or do you want to go back and
Gabriel
rest for
points
a
his
bit?
finger out into the darkness because no one can
Yeah,
see
I'd
that
like
far.
to.
I can
take
see
a
that far. I
short
can see
rest.
300.
Yeah, no.
You can see
Yeah.
that far.
Because I'm epic.
All right.
It's not bright.
I
It's all
imagine
dim.
The
Because
amount of
dark
time
vision isn't
I
just.
already led my first one. My first.
Well, if
spiritual
I had
weapon.
it as pitch black in here, you would see very well. It'd be all.
Yeah, but
Correct.
technically we're all
But I don't have
colorblind with dark vision still.
That is correct.
See, I knew that. I know the rules. I say, well, I don't want to get... I'm not getting caught in a hallway again, so I'm going to take the lead this time.
Yeah, good. I'm staying
This
in the
time,
middle,
Gabriel
then.
is behind me.
I'll hang out
I-
back here.
I don't know if that's the way. I might just take the rear just because they're gonna. If there's any more undead, I think they'll target me first.
Hey.
Do you tell us, hey, I think this thing is making me... Are you going to tell us? Are you
I
telling us
just say that the undead
Said
are
what
gonna
he said.
target me first.
that? Okay. Have I kind of noticed by now?
Pretty bracelet.
I mean,
I
it's
really
obvious they're
like his
staring at
pretty
him. You have no
bracelet.
idea if it's the bracelet or just
Maybe.
because he's a
Alright.
holy man.
I know it's the bracelet.
Can
You have
I...
a pretty
was
good
with
idea.
you.
Can I inspect...
Oh, she
Oh,
was
you-
there.
No, she was
I was
with you,
with
but
him.
she
She was
can't
there.
read. She can't read.
I thought he told me.
I don't think any verbal words were spoken.
Oh
about
yeah,
the curse.
right. Because he just used the
Yeah,
the-
he
Dang.
specifically he uses specifics. He keeps confidentiality because he talks into your mind, and he throws up
Oh, that's true.
signs.
That's fair. I wouldn't know that. Carry on.
You don't know about it.
All right. I'm going to inspect this door.
All right. Roll
Do
me
it.
an investigation check.
Open the door.
No, I'm gonna
Just open
roll.
it.
Ooh, that's not a bad one. 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You know that this door is unlocked. It's banded iron. Probably pretty old. You imagine if with enough force it could be broken down or just opened because it doesn't seem to be locked. You don't see any traps.
Okay. Can I just can I slowly open it and peek so if I
Sure.
open it, I won't get surprised?
As you begin to open the door, you hear the slight, ever so slight sound of weeping.
Oh,
Give me
no.
And
give me an
it-
example.
I don't know if I can, but we'll try.
Is it like a creature-ish? Okay, that kind. Okay.
Very distantly.
It doesn't sound like a... Okay. I'm going to...
And
Doors... Oh,
as you open it farther, the sound dissipates.
Probably more
And
ghostly
right
things.
there, I'm going to go ahead and call session.
Yay!
Yay!
I don't
we
have to
killed-
Mummies
die.
suck.
Mummies suck.
They do
Well, if
suck.
I knew that, then I would have been like, hey,
Alive.
hey, this is tough. We should go get...
This is the first time, Ralphie, where I've seen an enemy and went, no. Yeah.
We had that. It was fine.
I want to point out that's the first time I've put an enemy against you guys that could just screw you over.
Yes.
I've put enemies that can end the game, but I put them in for story points. That's the first time I've put an enemy in the game that can literally ruin a campaign. That's not true. Technically, if you had aggroed all of those ghosts in the cage brothel, it would have
Yeah.
ended you. There would be no question. You would have been dead from old age.
Not if I had turned undead. And they all sucked.
And they all
It
sucked.
wouldn't
Yeah,
have
it's there's a multiple things. All right. Well, thank you everyone for playing Past the Stars. It's been my pleasure to run this game for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this last session, even though I had nothing prepped.
It was fine.
I hope it was at least fun.
Sure,
Next
very
week we
fun.
will still be on. I don't know for a fact if Pyro Parent will be back. I just got to check with him still. I'll do some XP calculations here, but in the meantime, thank you all for playing. Thank you to anyone who watched. Have a fantastic time.
All right, goodbye. Happy November, everybody. I'll be back later this month.
What you playing later, Nate?
Not tonight, but I mean, no, it's late. It's 8. I'm not doing it. I'm
It's
leaving.
8:20.